Murray's out.
Not for long, not for long.
Jalen Smith is signed. Woo! Baker's running his face. Oh, yeah, buddy, we got work to do today. Gladiators got a new league. You got a show. It is your opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal, as well as on ProView Networks. Good morning, y'all. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, Golden Hoser. How you living?
Oh, what it do?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah, buddy. What's going on?
Yeah, a little this, a little that.
No, I'm not sure. That's why I asked. Actually, I honestly didn't know. So what's bigger, this or that? This or that?
That.
You think that is?
That sounds bigger.
Yeah, no, it's that.
This is almost like,
yeah, that's fair.
Much.
Yeah,
but that,
look at this, but
yeah,
that.
when you use that.
You're right. That's huge.
Watch out.
All right, lots to do today, JJ Buck. We've got a full guest list. 7:30 this morning. The head football coach of your two-time CIF champion, Duke City Gladiators, Dominic Bramante, is going to be with us. They had their big announcement yesterday that they have changed leagues. They are going to the IFL, playing teams like Phoenix and Tucson and San Diego and the Barnstormers, and I think it's a good move for them. So we'll talk to him at 7:30. 8 o'clock, Antonio Soler. Mole? We'll talk about Antonio. We'll talk to Antonio, just not Antonio Brown.
No, not that.
Yeah, no, it's a different
Tony.
one. Tony Soler. We'll talk United, right? And I know you want everybody on that roster on this show at some point.
I think they're great conversations.
Yeah,
You got a guy that grew up in Spain, and then he ended up like a JUCO in New York, a year in Tampa, and now he's playing professional soccer.
That's right. No,
so it's like, when do you make that decision to come over here, bounce around the collegiate ranks? And I hear he's a writer, and potential maybe comedy could be his thing. So we'll see how funny he is.
Funny.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see. That's at 8 o'clock, 9:30 this morning. Josh Adkins, the quarterback at New Mexico State, will be with us as the Aggies get ready for their opener a week from Saturday. So that's now, just 9 days away. I guess you could say 10. So Josh Adkins, who has the job, he is your quarterback at New Mexico State, so he will be with us, and that's coming up at 9:30. Is Adam coming in too? Are we doing preps at 9, or does that start next week, 9:15?
Man, well, they've got games this Friday. So.
Yeah.
The way he was talking yesterday,
yeah,
is we might have real deal appearance today.
All right, and so we might have Adam Deal too at 9:15. And I know I've booked into his second segment, so maybe we just cut him down to one.
Oof.
Why'd you guys both go oof on me?
You can handle the drama out with that.
All right, so maybe we split his segments with Josh Adkins in the middle. It's
There
the
you
only
go.
time Josh is available.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, why
Maybe
are you
he's got
laughing
some questions for Josh. Who knows?
at me? Jason, is his schedule more flexible? It should be, right? I mean, what's he got? Does he have big meetings today? Big lunch?
We'll say yes.
All right. So that's what we got for you. Phone numbers to get in today, 246-0610, 889-220610. Your emails come in, Jeff at 610knml.com, JJ at 610knml.com. On the Twitter, it's _JJ Buck, and on the Facebook, it's the OD in the AM. Of course, join us video now, ProView Networks. We are on channel 26 on Comcast. We are on Facebook. ProView Networks is the Facebook page to go to. You can also find us on their YouTube page and on their Twitter feed. So we are a lot of places, and feel free to comment there as well. All right, big announcement yesterday, and you and I guess this hasn't been a big secret. Gladiators are going to the IFL, and I think this is a good move for them, moving into a league that's got a little bit more stability, bigger markets. I'm going to assume, and I don't know the finances of the whole deal, but I'm going to assume that it costs a little more to get in and do business there. The 14-game schedule, I'm going to assume, again, it's going to be more stable as far as games, right? You're not going to have a game where the team folds and you got a bunch of guys and it's a pickup game and you beat them 126-6 or whatever the score was last year in that one game. I think this is a great move for them and for the stability of that franchise. And congratulations to Gina and to Dominic Bramante and to everybody over there, because I think they've earned this, and what they've done has gotten them this opportunity.
Step up in competition. It'd be interesting to see the league itself overall, what that level of play is going to be like for the Gladiators. The financial commitment, is it there to help them compete in what you assume is a tougher stronger league, more stability, as you mentioned, is really good. And this is the next step because, they're back-to-back champs, but a couple of those games, you're really wondering what's going on here and what is the viability of that league. So I think it's exciting for the players, people involved, to be able to take that step up into what they believe is going to be a stronger, higher level of football.
Yep. All right. The teams in that league, the Arizona Rattlers, who I know you've heard of, Bismarck and the Nebraska Danger and the Quad City Steamwheelers and the San Diego Strike Force and the Cedar Rapid River Kings, Sioux Falls Storm, the Tucson Sugar Skulls, which probably is the best logo, although the Green Bay Blizzard logo is really good, and the Iowa Barnstormers, the Green Bay Blizzard logo. So like a big abominable monster snowman from remember when Santa Claus was coming to town, the big oh no, it's the abominable snowman. Remember?
Yep.
Hermie, I want to be a dentist. It looks like that. So they'll be in a division with Tucson and Arizona and San Diego. It makes more sense, doesn't it? Makes more sense.
Hey, where does this league stand with all the? Is there one more above them that's like the main one, the one that I thought was
the Arena Football
Albany?
League?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the Arena Football League is like the top one. And so this is the Indoor Football League.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as like
Yeah, I think this is the next one down. I think
Okay,
this is certainly a step up, and we'll ask Dominic that, and it's certainly a question that you can ask him when Coach Bramante comes on. But this is right. This feels right.
Yeah, because they put in a lot of hard work. 2 championships. I mean, heck.
Yeah.
Let's get promoted.
Oh, that's right. So good for them. That's your big local story. Will this encourage you to go to more games? If you've not gone to a Gladiators game, and look, everything isn't for everybody, right? I mean, Lobo football's not for everybody. United isn't for everybody. Isotopes, but whatever. If you find your jam, right? Whatever it is you find. Do you think this? They've won 2 championships. They're going to a better league, more stability. Would this encourage you think more people to go to a game?
I think it will catch people's attention. You're showing the franchise is taking a step forward, taking that step up in competition, larger schedule, more opponents.
Yeah.
So you assume the talent that they'll be facing, so they're going to have to take a step up as well. So I think it definitely will intrigue people seeing this move.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope people get out there and. Everybody has a reason. Get over this. If your reason, I don't know what your reasons are for not going. Okay, I think it's pretty good entertainment. I took Addie out to the last 2 games. We had a great time. I think they put on a nice show. We have a good time out there, and this whole it's Tingley Coliseum thing. If that's your thing, get over that too. You were there. I thought it was a pretty good venue for what they did, and I thought they put on a pretty good show there.
Yeah, they definitely did. And
you took the little hosers.
Yeah, took the little hosers. They enjoyed it. Of course, they're more intrigued about just playing football within themselves, but yeah, no, it was for me watching football, watching all those plays, bouncing off those walls. I've never seen that live, so yeah.
And it's easy to get to. $5 to park, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, and there's plenty of parking. It's this whole misnomer, and I'm not gonna. Well, I am. The whole stop bagging and start bragging thing, like stop bagging on it. It's what we got. Go utilize it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Do we need a newer facility? Sure, we do.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But we've got that one, and look, is it old? Yeah, but go use it because I think it's really good for that. I thought it was great for Scorpions hockey. I think it's good for what they do, and if that's what's keeping you away, I would encourage you to get over that. That's all. So that's and I know you were there and you enjoyed that as well. All right, when we come back, let's get into the NFL stuff. Caught a little Hard Knocks last night. Although the Lightning, man,
was it harder?
Dude, we had rain. Did you have rain last night?
No, I didn't.
Did you?
I missed out.
A drizzle.
Dumped and some lightning. It knocked out the power 4 times.
Wow.
Like right in the middle
Was
of
it
me watching.
loud, like cracking?
Like boom.
Ooh.
I mean boom loud. Like ba ba ba. loud.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. And
Those are
so
the good
the
ones.
whole house went out at a one time. It just completely went dark. Like we had a couple flashes, but one was like about a 4-minute outage. And then I watched the news because it was back on by then. Oh yeah, just a very, very little bit of rain, a couple of drizzles here and there. I'm like, where are you, man? I mean, it dumped up at our place.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was in the middle of Hard Knocks, but I did get to finish Hard Knocks. So I've got a little thoughts on that. Want to get into Baker
Antonio
Mayfield?
Brown.
I want to get into Baker Mayfield. I can't wait till game starts so we can stop talking about dudes talking. By the way, I swear to God. But we can talk about guys signing as well. We'll talk about the Cowboys too. Dominic Bramante at 7:30. Tony Soler at 8 o'clock. 9:30, Josh Adkins. It's the opening drive on ProView Networks and 95.9 FM. At AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Sports Animal time is now 7:10, and here's another look at the roads. This report is sponsored by Chili's 3410. Right now, there's no accidents to report. We just have traffic lights that are flashing red at Tramway and Manal, as well as Tramway and Rover. Treat both like a four-way stop, please, if you come to those intersections, and expect delays as traffic starts to get heavy going through there. With Chili's 3 for $10, you get a starter, entree, and drink for just $10. No strings attached, no hoops to jump through, and no coupon required. Just tasty, delicious food. Together we Chili's. Prices may vary in Hawaii and Alaska. If you see an accident, make sure and call us on the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche. I'm Josue with Sports Animal Traffic.
On Westwood One Podcast Network.
Hey, it's Chris Jericho from the podcast Talk is Jericho. It's the 25th anniversary of the Night of the Legends Thrill Seekers versus Heavenly Bodies match, the classic where I was bleeding like a stuck pig. Lance Storm and I are going to talk about that match, all the memories behind it. Talk is Jericho. Download it free and easy at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Flu season is coming. Prepare yourself. Get a flu shot today at CVS Pharmacy, Minute Clinic, or CVS at Target, and get $5 back when you spend $25. Restrictions apply. Visit cvs.com/flu for details.
Who banks with Kirtland Federal Credit Union? Afternoon commuters, families, students, and you. Kirtland Federal Credit Union. They're more than military. They're for life. Get started today at kirtlandfcu.org.
Around here, everyone knows you need the right tool for the job. It's the difference between orders filled and orders missed, between return customers and product returns. That's why I order from Grainger. With over 250 local branches, will-call product pickup, and a time-saving mobile app, it's easy to get it right. When it comes to getting what you need, when you need it, Grainger's got your back. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by to see for yourself. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ready for yoga class?
I'm dragging today. I just haven't been eating great lately.
You should try a GNC multivitamin.
Aren't those expensive?
No, they're only $9.99. GNC One Daily Multis are scientifically formulated and quality checked. It's why they're the most trusted nutritional supplement brand in the world.
And only $9.99?
Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
With wellness that affordable, I could spend more money on yoga pants.
Stop into GNC or visit gnc.com/multis to get the highest quality wellness essentials like Women's Ultra Mega or Mega Man One Daily Multivitamins for only $9.99.
Are you one of those people who thinks it's okay to drive stoned? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You end up driving below the speed limit? It's no big deal, right? Wrong. The truth is, your reaction times slow way down when you're high. You not only put yourself in danger, but everyone around you. Talk about a buzzkill. Stop kidding yourself. It's not okay to drive high. If you've been using marijuana in any form, do not get behind the wheel. If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
Ready for yoga class?
I'm dragging today. I just haven't been eating.
Last spot, 45 seconds.
Multivitamin.
Aren't those expensive?
No, they're only $9.99. GNC One Daily Multis are scientifically formulated and quality checked. It's why they're the most trusted nutritional supplement brand in the world.
And only $9.99?
Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
With wellness that affordable, I could spend more money on yoga pants.
Stop into GNC or visit gnc.com/multis to get the highest quality wellness essentials like Women's Ultra Mega or Mega Man One Daily Multivitamins for only $9.99.
Trips on a tank full. Trip 4 grand prize is a trip to Silver City, including a $100 gas card, 2-night stay at the Murray Hotel, goodie bag, gift cards, food vouchers, and more.
For complete details and to register, log on to our website, sportsanimalabq.com.
Catch the Sports Bar with Michael Carlisle and Mike Trujillo. Local talk today at 3, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
There are those who think that life has nothing left to chance. What's up? Jerry gave out a contract. Huh?
Yeah, he did. That a boy, Jerry.
Jerry was sitting there at a press conference, and he signed one of his free agents. You got to feel
happy
good
to
about
do
it. Hey, he's dying to give out money if somebody wants to take what he's willing to give.
Yeah.
It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, J.J. Buck, and the Golden Hoser back there. You see him just to the right of the New Mexico Bowl logo on your screen. Right back. Wait back right there. See, wave at the people. And you can see him over on Comcast Channel 26, Facebook, ProView Networks channel, as well as ProView Networks outlets, mediums, platforms, that's the word, on YouTube and the Twitter. Jalen Smith, 5 years, $64 million. They re-signed their linebacker. Meanwhile, so you're good with that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Jerry Jones said this. Y'all been badgering my ass. Can you say? Well, y'all been badgering my ass.
Y'all been badgering
to get a contract done for the last 3 weeks.
Excuse me, Jay.
This is a contract story, and this is a contract story that is not just this year, not just next year. It has it all. It has overcoming. It has talent.
It's a Dallas
rewarding.
Cowboys story is what it is,
Yeah.
Jeff.
All right. This is a good one, I guess, right? I mean, they got something done. That's
Quality linebacker?
Yeah, that's good.
That means Vander Esch. Watch out. Get ready in a few years.
Yeah, he'll get paid.
He'll be next.
That's fine. Look, I got no problem with this. And look, Jerry's willing to pay. He's trying to keep this thing together.
Exactly.
And if everybody wants to be paid as the top person in the league at their position, they're not all going to get there. I think Dak is going to end up at the $32, $33 million range. I don't know what Amari Cooper. Now Amari Cooper's hurt, right? But just temporarily hurt, right?
They're expecting him for week 1. It comes down to guaranteed money. That's a game changer these days. Not average annual salary, guaranteed money. So we don't quite know what the guarantees were. It's easy to hear top 5 at the position and go, well, sign that deal, you fool. Comes down to guarantees. And that's what the back and forth is.
All right, Jalen Smith's deal is, according to Stephen Jones, $33.5 million guaranteed. It could be up to 5 years, $64 million with $33.5 million guaranteed. It's a pretty good number, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most people would take that. Dak wants that per year. Okay, he's a quarterback. Amari Cooper's out. He's injured. Probably they're hoping he's going to be ready for week number 1. And then Jerry said something yesterday. You have this? All right, because this is probably better Jerry Jones than both you and I do.
Any response to that at all? Look, I've earned the right with Zeke to joke. Period.
Right.
I've earned that.
So, have you guys had any conversations since then at all?
No.
Okay.
But let me be real clear about it. I've earned that right to joke.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, he's the owner. I'm the boss.
Has he earned the right to joke? First of all, it wasn't an offensive joke. It wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to the rest of it, I mean, he was just like, I want both of these guys in there together. But, I mean, yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with it. And he's just reassuring his position as being the owner, the boss, is like, hey, come on, work with me here.
It's egos. Everyone's ego is a little bit bruised.
Mm-hmm.
Zeke's is a little bit bruised because it's not just that joke, it's everything else that's been said. It's Jerry letting everyone know, we don't need a leading rusher to win a Super Bowl in this league. You don't have to have a rushing champion to win a Super Bowl. And that's a shot at
By the
Zeke
way, he's
Elliott.
right.
He is, but it's a shot at the best player on his team offensively. Now, can Dak Prescott be that? We'll find out, especially if Zeke is not there to start the season and just how much y'all love Tony Pollard after that.
I love Tony Pollard.
I love me some Tony.
Has he earned the right to joke?
And I'm fine with it.
Yes.
I get it. It was a joke. I can understand.
It was pretty
where,
funny if you ask that one dude.
Blah, the cackling reporter. And it just, there, though, that was frustration. That was Jerry Jones acknowledging, I earned the right to joke. I can do this. Because I think everyone is getting a little tense because the longer it goes, then you assume it's going to be okay. You assume he's going to show up, but things tighten up. You'd love to have this finalized, but when you have 3 guys on offense all asking for money at the same time, and then a linebacker comes in and gets an extension.
Because the linebacker took what was offered, I think, and that's why he got the extension. I'm going to tell you, to me, this is starting to sound like it runs deeper. Now, it sounds like it's gotten personal. And with Jerry, too. Now, I don't know how this was handled on Zeke's part. Okay, I don't know if he talked to Jerry before he just didn't show up to camp, if the show was a surprise, but it's starting to sound to me like Jerry is not only upset with the process, with what's happening, but the process of what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning, I don't think he appreciates not having an opportunity to talk to him, negotiate, and explain to Zeke before he just walked out of camp. That's what it sounds like to me, that there's more there. And this is a guy who writes the checks. And I know we always say the players have the right and the owners have the right too. The owners have the right. Oh, they're making all the money. Well, they're taking all the risk. What risk in the NFL?
Are. But this is also, you got to look at the fact that even if you think, Cooper and Dak got some more years left, this is the biggest contract they're ever going to sign. And if it takes a little bit of time, if they want it, all 3 of them.
Yes.
This is the biggest contract.
Plus the one they just signed yesterday.
And I get it. They're making a lot of money. But if you're in these negotiations, you're looking at guarantees. That's what it comes down to these days.
Mm-hmm.
Not the annual salary. It's like, oh, I'm making more money than Nick Foles, blah, blah, blah. It's what are you getting no matter what? What are you getting if you go play 2 years and then your leg snaps in half?
Yep.
And that's why these things take time. That's why they're extremely frustrating. And that's why these 3 guys just haven't signed a deal because we don't know the details.
No, we don't.
It's easy for someone to float out there as a top 5 deal.
But I think this is kind of unique the way Jalen handled this. He was coming off a bad injury like that. I mean, there was no guarantees as far as him getting back on the field. It could have gone wrong again. He just kind of. I think there's a lot of fans out there that appreciate the guy went to work, took care of his deal, and there was no talk about I want more money or nothing. It took care of itself.
And maybe
now he's
maybe there was
top player in the.
And this is too where. Amari and Dak get rolled into this. They're not out there negotiating.
That's where I was
front.
Yeah,
that's where I was going with this. Maybe there was, but it's not holdout public. I guarantee you. Well, I don't guarantee you, but I'm going to assume it wasn't. Here's the first deal, and he just signed as is. I'm sure there was some back and forth, and they came to a number, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's what's going on with Dak and probably Amari Cooper as well. But they're at work while this is happening and getting it done, so it's not public. To JJ's point, right? JJ, I think this is where it's frustrating this owner, and I don't blame this owner.
I get that.
Is that it's all about the player, and this is where the Melvin Gordon stuff isn't going to end well for Melvin Gordon. This is where the Antonio Brown stuff, when the player becomes bigger than the team, no matter how good that player is, team has problem. And by the way, team should have problem, right? It's not like Antonio Brown's deal. Somebody's done him wrong, like he said on Hard Knocks last night, and everybody doing me wrong. No, it's not like anybody's done him wrong. It's not like anybody's done Ezekiel Elliott wrong. He's got a contract. It sounds like there's an extension in front of him, 2 years early, by the way. Nobody's done him wrong. How you want to handle your business is the way you handle your business. I mean, take care of yourself, take care of your family.
Yeah. And I think that's a fine line as far as, you being that guy. You don't want to, shortchange yourself or, sell yourself short. But, it's always like, how do I negotiate that without myself looking like like a jackass?
And sometimes people don't really care what their public image is because they're so sheltered in their little bubble, right? By their people. That they think they're done wrong and they've done nothing wrong.
Well, the Zeke one, it's you start looking at everything. His track record coming into the league, the things that have happened while he's been a player in the NFL, that ownership group having his back through this time, so you can understand the animosity there. But I think the Zeke stuff getting public has rolled over to people getting frustrated with Amari and Dak when we just don't know.
Yeah.
It's so easy for someone to just float out there, well, it's a top 5 deal. What does that mean? You can offer him a top 5 contract with $1 million guaranteed. I know that's not the deal, but that's why these things aren't done overnight. And that Jalen Smith one sure wasn't done overnight.
No, of course not.
It just was quiet and everyone's happy because he didn't hold out, or he just signed his contract and moved on.
Well, your point is so valid, and that, I think, is why Jerry says, I've earned the right to joke. Mm-hmm. He has stood by this man through all of it. He drafted him with all the stuff that was there. He stood by him and was pretty vehement. Remember Jerry going to battle with the league over the suspension on Ezekiel Elliott? He absolutely has earned the right. And I don't know, does Zeke owe Jerry something? You decide. But Jerry has certainly had Zeke's back. Hey, guys, if you could feel better, would you do it? Of course you would do it. Why would you not do it? Take care of things. Call NewMail. NewMail's helping guys all over the country. Guys who are lacking energy. Guys dealing with hair loss, low T, erectile dysfunction. All things, gentlemen, that are natural when you reach a certain age. It's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, the only thing to be ashamed of is if you don't do anything about it at all. Do something about it. Call NewMail at 505-652-1688. 505-652-1688 and feel better. NewMail offers you cutting-edge programs. It's the latest treatments benefiting guys all over the country. Guys maybe like you who are done feeling fatigued, done feeling a lack of energy all the time, done dealing with erectile dysfunction. Call them at 505-652-1688. NewMail's right here in Albuquerque. They've got a tremendous success rate. If you are suffering from erectile dysfunction, depression, tired of being tired and just want to feel better, NewMail is for you. Call NewMail 505-652-1688. 505-652-1688 and feel better. When we come back, the head football coach of your two-time champion Duke City Gladiators, Dominic Bramante, will be with us on the opening drive on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad!
Hope for college football. The Sports Animal will start with games next week. Lobo football is going to be over on 770 and 94.5 FM and News Radio KKLB.
Wrapping up Isotopes.
Yeah.
Got some 0-week games, though, that are very intriguing.
College football is days away, Josué.
Oh, Nelly.
That's right.
I can't
Oh,
wait.
Nelly. What was I sitting with the other day? And they're like, what was that guy's name? Yeah, Keith Jackson? Yeah, Keith Jackson. Oh, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
It's a fumble. Arkansas recovers. The Big Uglies get the ball down there, and they're going to give the ball back to the offense. Back to throw. It was the best ever. The best ever college football.
Oh, I can smell it, guys. I can smell that fall air on a Saturday afternoon, watching games. Oh,
Are there a
great
few,
time
like,
of the
is
year,
there
man.
a sport? Because to me, there's one for basketball that I'll never hear again alive. Keith Jackson is for college football. Doc Emmerich, absolutely. And as much as I loved Bob Miller and listened to Bob Miller growing up with the LA Kings, Doc Emmerich is unbelievable for hockey.
Lundqvist, I enjoyed him too.
You like Vern Lundqvist?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I miss that guy.
Is there a Bob Costas is a good baseball voice? I like Bob Costas probably more than I like Joe Buck. Is there a voice like basketball for you or a soccer voice? There's got to be some sort of British
Arlo
accent.
White for
Yep.
the main games on NBC Sports Network is phenomenal.
Yep.
He's fantastic. Kenny, was it Marv Albert? One of the Alberts.
Marv Albert is the basketball, is the NBA stuff. Yeah.
Love that guy.
All right. That's all good. All right, we're
the one of the guys that they sample in the Seattle Supersonics song.
Kevin Calabro.
Kevin Calabro.
He's really good. Kevin Calabro's terrific. I think Kevin Calabro might be the most underrated one. See, to me, Chick Kern will always be basketball.
He's doing the Trailblazer games.
Is he doing the Trailblazers now?
And I want to talk about a non-existent team on the West Coast in terms of viewers. It's nationally the Trailblazers.
Well, is he doing the radio or the TV?
He's doing TV.
All right. Yeah, he did their radio when the Sonics were still in Seattle. And just such an appreciation for what he did. And then, Chick Kern growing up. We are efforting Dominic Bramante, the head coach of the Gladiators, as they change leagues. We'll talk 8 o'clock. We'll talk soccer. Tony Soler of United will be with us. They're back at it on Saturday, right?
Saturday in San Antonio.
In San Antonio. And San Antonio is a team that's also right with them in that group battling for those last bunch of playoff spots. So we'll hit that coming up at the top of the hour. If you want to get in, 246-0610, 888-922-0610. You can send emails, jeff@610knml.com, jj@610knml.com. We hit on the Cowboys a little bit, and I'd love your thoughts on Cowboys stuff. What about Baker Mayfield? Now, he says he was taken out of context, and apparently he was in the GQ article where he was talking about Daniel Jones. Evidently, the interview was done right around draft time, and something came on the TV, and he said, I can't believe they took Daniel Jones, and my jaw dropped, or whatever it is he said. And then the reporter evidently asked him something to the effect of, these experts, how do they miss all the time? And he said, it's about winning. And in the story, the two quotes were put together minus context, right? Okay. And so he's got a beef there. Bottom line is, when you're doing an interview, everything you say is going to, if you've ever read a long format story, they talk about how you sip your coffee. He strode in with his sneakers, left one untied, right? I mean, everything you do is on the record, right?
It is.
And so if you're going to say something about another player, it's going to make the story. You've got to know everything's on the record. He had the issue with Duke Johnson when Duke Johnson was still a player on his team. I mean, at some point, he's got to stop talking about other players too, doesn't he?
Yeah, especially the Duke Johnson one, because I can see that causing some ripple effects in the locker room when it comes to contracts. That's why no one likes to get there. When these guys are negotiating and hold out most of the time, they'll stay out of that, because you never know when it could be you in that situation as a player. But with Baker Mayfield, his overall comments, if he wants to talk, if he wants to have an opinion, I am fine with it. He just has to be ready that people are going to come harder at him when he struggles. And not lash out at that.
Yeah,
because if you want to have your opinion, you want to talk, fantastic. That's what we're here for. Everyone has a microphone. Everyone has a platform for you. You just got to be ready that when that team struggles, because they're already favorites for the Super Bowl these days.
Did they win it yet? I thought they just won it.
When
you haven't won it yet?
Fourth quarter, when you throw that interception that loses a game, just be ready for it that week.
Look, in his mind, I don't think he thinks he's going to fail, and which is great confidence, but he's going to have his times, right? He's going to have a game where he gets beat up, he throws an interception, where he makes a bad play, where he fumbles the football away. I just don't, and I'm all about swagger, and I think most of you are, right? I'm not certain why a player finds it beneficial to have another player's name in his mouth. Remember last year, Jalen Ramsey went after all the quarterbacks? It was a GQ article, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken. He was asked at practice, I want to say it was last week. He drove up in a Brinks truck because he wants to get paid. I mean, he can still be Jalen Ramsey. He can still be his personality. He was asked about other players. He says, no, man, I'm not talking about anybody else. I learned my lesson. Right?
Hey, good on him.
I'm not sure what the benefit is to speak about other players. If it's game week and you're asked specifically about somebody, bless you. If you're asked specifically, there's no hiding from on the sneezing now, right? The camera's right on you.
Just let it go.
If it's game week and you're asked about somebody, I comment. And it's on you. But I just don't – what does he have to do with Daniel Jones?
But we like that as fans. We want to see the rawness, I guess. But, I mean, you're right.
Do you like
was taken out of – well, I mean, I want to see what people are like, truly like, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair. And if that's what he's like, then you decide if you like that. I imagine that's what the whole point is, right? I'm not sure I understand what good Baker or anybody else thinks it's doing to speak about, and certainly speak about in negative terms, another player in the NFL.
What good does it do? Nothing. He's just voicing his opinion, and he hasn't gotten to the point where he's been wrong yet. Like, he's been at the top of the game the last few years. Yeah, he only won 6 games, but that was 6 more than they've won in like the years combined.
That's right.
Before Baker Mayfield got there. He was a Heisman Trophy winner. He's got this chip on his shoulder. You know, it's him versus the world. So he hasn't been to that point where he has struggled at something yet. So he's still riding high. He's spouting off. And these are the receipts that other players will keep. These are the receipts that the fans will keep. So that's just what I go back to. All right, you want to talk it, then you got to be ready when everyone throws it that much more at you. That fourth quarter, you throw that final interception.
Yep.
That time where your team loses in the second half.
No,
you ready?
Oh, that's right. All right, we got soccer tickets to give away. We don't have to do it right now. I mean, we can if you want to. We got tickets to go see USA Mexico indoor soccer. It's going to be at the Santa Ana Star Center on Saturday. We'll do that coming up at 9:09. How about we do that coming out of the Tony Soler? And then we got 4 tickets to give away to our big.
You meant 809, right? 809.
I do mean that.
Okay,
809.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. And then how about at 9:09? We'll give away tickets to go see Level Football, and 4 tickets to our big tailgate party celebrating 25 years as being New Mexico's #1 sports station. So we got all that coming. 2460610 is the Quan's Auto Care hotline. Feel free to get in today. I want to hear from Cowboy fan, Raider fan. Your guy's back. I guess his helmet's fine, and he's back, and his feet are good, except for when it gets cold. He's got to, or when they get hot, they itch. He's got to take his socks off, or whatever. It's the opening drive on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Sports Animal time is now 7:42. Here's another look at the roads. This report is sponsored by Chili's 3 for $10. Well, the roads have been busy right now. Let me catch you up on some things. New accidents right now. We have an accident in Los Lunas, or westbound Main Street, just east of Grant Boulevard. That is near the Burger King, blocking your right lane and your shoulder there, with delays starting to happen there. Disabled vehicle reported blocking the right lane of the on-ramp to eastbound I-40 from Rio Grande. That is your newest one from earlier. We have traffic lights that are still flashing red at the intersections of Tramway and Manal, as well as Tramway and Rover. Treat both of them like a 4-way stop, please, and expect delays as we go through the morning. With Chili's 3 for $10, you get a starter, entree, and drink for just $10. No strings attached, no hoops to jump through, no coupon required, just tasty, delicious food. Together we Chili's. Prices may vary in Hawaii and Alaska. If you see an accident, make sure and call us on the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche. I'm Josue with Sports Animal Traffic.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute. Before there was Jacob deGrom, Dwight Gooden, or even Tom Seaver, there was Al Jackson, who died Monday at the age of 83. Mets fans of a certain age can remember how announcer Bob Murphy enthusiastically gushed about little Alvin Jackson, born on Christmas Day, the youngest of 12 children from Waco, Texas. The 5'10", 165-pound southpaw was actually born on December 26th. An original Met, Jackson was 8-20 on the 1962 expansion team that lost 120 games. However, he threw all 4 of the Mets shutouts, including a one-hitter, and in one memorable outing, Jackson went all 15 innings, throwing 215 pitches, only to lose on an error by first baseman Marvelous Marv Thornberry. Jackson, who also pitched for St. Louis, served the Mets in various capacities for 50 years. His optimistic and gentlemanly presence will be missed by generations of fans. Rest in peace, Al Jackson. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Farmers Insurance knows the difference between a car hitting your bumper and a clown car hitting your bumper.
Sorry about that.
Because at Farmers, we've seen and covered it.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
O'Reilly Auto Parts offers O Rewards points in-store and online. Earn points on everything from replacement parts to tools and accessories. And for every 150 points collected, you'll get a $5 reward. Earn points any way you shop. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
At Farmers Insurance, we know there's a crucial difference between a kick drum pedal and your car's accelerator pedal. Because at Farmers, we've seen and covered it.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
The Sports Animal is a proud sponsor of the Lobo Cancer Challenge bike event Saturday, September 14th, benefiting the UNM Comprehensive Cancer Center and all cancer patients in New Mexico. The kickoff event and activities take place at Dreamstyle Stadium. For more info, visit our website, sportsanimalabq.com.
We save money for vacations or a new car, but who puts cash away in case the garage door breaks? Nobody? Scott Stigler here. My friend Andy Pomeroy at Windsor Door Sales has you covered. Repair or replace a standard-sized garage door at your home for as low as $10 to $15 a month, or buy it today with no payments and no interest for a whole year. You can afford a nicer door with Windsor Door Sales financing programs. Learn more at WindsorDoorSales.com or call 345-6604. Subject to credit approval.
Things aren't great, and she knows it. But you're not alone. You may be one of the millions of men suffering from low testosterone and or erectile dysfunction. If you're fatigued, having trouble losing weight, are irritable, or even depressed, or more concerning, having difficulty obtaining or maintaining an erection, we should talk, because there's hope. At Numel Medical Center, we decided it was time to give men real solutions to their most real problems, centered around face-to-face, confidential, comprehensive, compassionate, and personalized care. With our individually effective ED treatments, cutting-edge testosterone replacement therapies, and our never-ending drive to help men feel like themselves again, we know great mornings are just around the corner.
For great mornings, call New Mail Medical at 505-652-1688. That's 505-652-1688. Or visit them at newmail.com. That's NUMALE.com.
What is all the racket in here?
Hey, it's time for fall cleaning.
Fall cleaning? Is that a thing?
Yes, it coincides with the start of football season.
Ah, yeah, you're talking about the Labor Day event at American Home Furniture Out and Clearance Center, aren't you?
Well, I can't watch my favorite team on this ratty old couch, and during the Labor Day event, there are special purchases and new markdowns store-wide.
Amazing deals on furniture, mattresses, and more.
If only I could find a rug in the right shade of cowboy blue.
You mean Denver orange? Hey, maybe at the back dock.
Right. The back dock at American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center is open every Wednesday through Sunday. Amazing deals.
You know, the thing about American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center is that they have the best prices and the best values in town every day, guaranteed.
What I like is that you can see it, sit on it, buy it, and even get it delivered today. No waiting to see what shows up on your doorstep from one of those out-of-state web places.
Right. Let's go.
To American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche.
We're kicking off our 25th anniversary with a tailgate party before Lobo football season opener versus Houston State. For all the info on how you can get tickets to tailgate party and the game, log on to our website, sportsanimalabq.com. Albuquerque's #1 sports station for 24 years. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Have you ever gone to the Sun Bowl? You ever been down there?
Been by it, yes.
But I mean, you've never gone to the Sun Bowl, the bowl game, right?
I have not.
No, and I want.
Been there a few times. Bernie does a great job. Bernie Olivas is the executive director down there. A good friend of mine. They do a great job. 86 years old, and the way that community rallies around that bowl game is something that I envy. I've tried to model a lot of what we do with the New Mexico Bowl around.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are. No, we're 14 years old, and they're 86. We're on our way. What do you call that, viejo?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
The senior laden.
Yeah, senior laden. They rebranded yesterday. Did you see their new logo?
No, tell me about it. I heard something, some whispers.
And if you are watching on the ProView networks, we are able to do this now, right, Jason? I think. Take a look at the ProView networks. They are now the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
What?
They're great.
There's their new logo. It's Tony the Tiger. There's not a football in there anywhere, is there? No. You just have to know it's a football game.
Dude, those frosted flakes speak for themselves.
It's got Tony's face. It says Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, and it's got the Lone Star.
Where would you add a football if you had to?
Kind of coming outside of the Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, maybe the
just
shield
kind of
could have been the football, maybe.
Yeah, just kind of showing it's a football game.
'Cause you do a great job at designing logos.
Well,
or maybe his nose could have been like. It's almost.
You can't mess
shape
with
of
Tony the
football.
Tiger.
Yeah, Tony the Tiger's
You're right,
Tony the
JJ,
Tiger.
you're
He's
right.
an angry-looking Tony the Tiger.
I don't know.
right?
He looks pretty happy there.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
You start messing with Tony the Tiger, they're immediately going to be like, "We're not doing this."
Yeah, no. This design, it's great. So yeah, you've got what do we got now? The Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl used to be your favorite.
Cherubundi Tart Cherry Bowl.
Yeah, I think they just got a Cherubundi. What are they on Boca? I think it's just the Cherubundi Boca Raton Bowl.
Tart Cherry.
I think they took the tart cherry out. I think.
No.
I'll find that. I mean, that's easy.
Was that their only flavor, or were they just really trying to brand that particular?
Which is another really good question. You want me to call Rusty and find out?
Yeah.
He sold that deal.
Are they just not selling enough cherries? So we got to be like, we got to give people
the tart cherry. Yeah. You've got the bowl in San Francisco rebranded.
I like the Cheez-Its Bowl.
The Cheez-Its Bowl.
Yeah. So San Francisco used to be the nuts, right?
They were Emerald. It was the nuts.
Emerald nuts.
Yeah, Emerald. It was Emerald for a while. It's Red Box Bowl. That's what that is. The Red Box Bowl.
Oh, gotta get your movie.
Oof.
You don't like that one?
I wouldn't want to be the Red Box Bowl. Who uses Red Box anymore, man?
I still use it every now
I
and
don't
then.
know who does.
When I want to get the latest.
Of course, Hoser does because he probably sells VHS at home. But
what's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that, JJ?
Hey. You do you.
I mean,
you hop in the DeLorean and
what
enjoy
if you want to still have it? I think it's still the Red Box Bowl. Yeah, they change a little bit, don't they?
Yeah. Now, if we still had the Blockbuster Bowl, then maybe you got a right there. Like, I think there's one left, right?
Calling a Blockbuster Bowl, we got the Hastings Bowl.
I wonder how many. That's a really good point, though. How many bowl title sponsors of the past those businesses are no longer?
A lot of them.
Yeah. Like the Astro.
And there was a Blockbuster Bowl.
No, there absolutely was. There was. The Pool and Weed Eater still in business? I mean, I imagine they are.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a really good point.
And the Red Box Bowl.
Yeah.
That's not a great.
No, I'm not big on that either.
Sounds pretty generic.
Morning, Lance. How you living?
Mis tres amigos. You know, so Oshway, if I took any one of you guys to get you away from your family to Alaska or Hawaii, if the riblets are going to be charged more, the whole deal's off, bro. It's off. It just kills me. But anyway, it's Lancer Doodles at your party is what we need to think about. If you have a grill out there, you soak some marshmallows in a 99 proof. It's called 99.
99 proof.
Schnapps. For a while, you stick them in the freezer, you flash them, you pull them out, and then you dip them in chocolate, and then you put them, on wax paper all the time you're doing this. And then you roll them in pinon nuts.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then you put them in the fridge and wait. And when we stick the fork in, and some drunk will do it, of course. You're going to sit there and let it go and catch on fire.
Do you know one?
You roll them around for a little bit. Remember, they're 100 proof. It's adult stuff. Some idiots sometimes put some cannabis in it, but we're not going to do that. But anyway, just that's a good one for the party.
All right, I'll put it on the list.
By the way, you stole my idea of the party. Everybody, you charge people. Remember the story where you come and charge people and you call the cops on them? They're waiting for me to show up. Okay, call the cops. We got the money. Okay, we'll shut the party down.
All right, see you.
You got that idea from me. That's
Right,
okay.
It's yours.
I
No,
love
it's yours.
You guys.
It's yours. We only use good ideas.
And,
it's flattering if we use your idea.
But anyway, I wish I had the camera thing where I could be, looking. You could look in, like where you look in. You used to have my face in there, looking for a weather girl in Albuquerque. We're the only city in the whole country without a weather girl.
The music's playing.
And Ron Chetty, they actually had him build a house on top of a mountain.
Yeah, no, he liked that.
Rubbing it in our face. His wife calls
he
him
is.
Sensei.
All right, hey, the music's playing.
You know, and
I don't care.
All right.
all this stuff, and
Go,
we don't
Lance,
have
go.
a weather girl.
All right, Lance, we'll find you
And
Weather
you're
Girl, but the
joking, my
music's
friend.
playing. I gotta go.
telling
The
us more
music's
about
playing. He's telling me we gotta go.
The music's playing again.
All right, yeah.
right.
All right, I'll find you a Weather Girl, though. We'll look for a Weather Girl. There's weather presenters who are female. I watched one last night. She told me it didn't rain. I'm just saying.
It's a bet your house.
And it
Wait a
dumped.
second.
United midfielder Tony Soler, when we come back, United will be in San Antonio on Saturday. We'll speak about them when we return. It's the opening drive. Need a Weather Girl. On 95.9 FM and AM 610, Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken.
Paid. Yeah. Jerry's earned the right to joke about Zeke.
That's right, I can tell jokes.
Antonio's got a hat he can wear. His feet get itchy, though, when they get hot. He's got to take his socks off. Baker Mayfield doesn't think Daniel Jones is all that. Jalen Smith's getting a lot of money again. Mari Cooper's out. Anything else you want to know?
I think it's time to move on.
Move on!
From those conversations.
We're not going to move on until we have games to talk about.
A great question yesterday.
What? I always do.
I think there's 2 better topics we can get to.
Yeah.
Than anything involving Cowboys contracts or Antonio Brown.
Oh, come on, man.
And I really enjoyed the conversation you had about Derek Carr. Because I think that's a really good question. Which quarterback is under the most pressure this season?
So I came up with one other.
Okay.
It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, J.J. Buck, and the Golden Hoser. So I said, I think it was on the video, right? That I think Derek Carr is under the most. It has the big. It's the biggest. How's the right way to phrase it? It's the biggest season for what quarterback, right? What the most on the line for what quarterback? And I think it's Derek Carr. I think that franchise is moving into a new building, a new city. They're taking a new path, and it's either he's our guy or he's not our guy. And I don't think there's any gray area with that. And he's going to have every opportunity to be that guy. The other guy is Marcus Mariota. The other guy that I think it's his year to either you're our franchise guy or you're not.
Those are good.
You got another one?
No, I think when you hear some of the stuff that's coming out about how Ryan Tannehill is
pushing him,
and pushing Marcus Mariota, and you look at Mariota, Jameis Winston.
Yeah, Winston's the other one. Yeah, Winston's on that list.
They're guys that haven't signed an extension.
Yeah,
they are entering that final year.
Winston's on the list. I just don't believe in him. But yeah, he's absolutely.
Have a soccer guy.
I will say it's a little bit different given the fact that they have, I think, enough there that whether it's Derek Carr, Mariota, or Winston, that it'd be easier for them to even go start somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then it's fascinating. Then you start breaking it down. Veterans versus young guys and where they're at in their career.
That's
Good
right.
question.
That's right. All right, we'll continue that conversation as we go, but I want you to get in on that at 246-0610. Jeff Symbieta, J.J. Buck. It's the opening drive. We're on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. United back at it. They'll be on the pitch in San Antonio Saturday night, coming off of a 2-2 draw to LA Galaxy 2 Saturday past in front of a big crowd out at Isotopes Park. And in JJ's, and I absolutely love your attempt, and I think we're going to do this to get through everybody on that roster to have him on the show. This midfielder has not been on our show. Tony Soleil is with us this morning. Good morning, Tony. How you living?
Hello, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning. How was breakfast? Did you eat yet?
I'm on my way to breakfast now. We're going to go there and have breakfast with the team.
Is it the same thing every morning? Like, do they mix it up? I know you guys eat breakfast before you train. Is it the same thing every morning?
No, they mix it up a little bit, but usually it's eggs in any form and something else.
Many forms of eggs. All right. You like the scrambled? Do you like putting green chili on it? How do you like your eggs?
I'm a red chili fan, not a green chili fan, but at least I like the red one because when I came here, I didn't like any of those, so that's something.
Yeah, but I mean, you being from Spain, how the food's got to be, everything's got to be completely different. And then you went from Spain, you were in Florida, you were in New York, and now New Mexico. You're getting quite the global tour, not only of culture but of food as well, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you can feel the difference, to be honest, because everything you try here, it's kind of spicy, and I wasn't a spicy fan, but now you either adapt to that or you die. So
or you die. What is Spanish food? Like if I was going to go to your hometown, you and I were going to go have breakfast. What would we eat this morning?
Well, no chili. That's out for you. Sorry.
Obviously. No, I'm all right. I'm down. I can eat whatever. I don't have to have it.
So we will have probably maybe milk with some cereals, a toast with butter or something like that. Yeah, but orange juice too.
All right.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty simple, I could say.
No, it sounds like like the back of a Kellogg's box, like a cereal box, a well-rounded breakfast. Some milk, some cereal, some toast, and some oranges. It's good. All right, I'm down. Tony Soler is with us.
Well, Tony, what have you thought about your experience in Albuquerque so far and being part of this United franchise?
Well, first, starting with the state of New Mexico and Albuquerque, I gotta say that I love it. I mean, I've been trying to explore around, and there's some very cool spots. I've been in White Sands, in the Caverns. I've been in some pueblos, of course, in Sandia and all of that, and it's very beautiful. I think it's underrated. I didn't expect it to be like that, to be honest. And then with New Mexico United, I mean, I think we can all agree that the experience has been above what everyone expected. The fans are absolutely amazing, and you can see that people are engaged in the community, and that makes the difference, and that makes everything much more special.
I'm talking with New Mexico United midfielder Tony Soler. Tony, when you were growing up, you're playing in Spain, and you were part of the Villarreal Youth Academy, and then growing there. What was the final factor, and why did you make the decision to come play collegiate soccer in the United States?
Well, there was a stage in my life that I think I realized that I wanted something else than just playing in not in my town, but in the region where I'm from. And I just felt inside that I wanted to explore the world, that I wanted to, of course, improve my English, finally getting a degree in a university here in the U.S. So I knew some people that tried it before, from my friends, and I wanted to be the next one, to be honest.
Hey, Tony, how'd you get such a late start in collegiate soccer? You playing university soccer up through last year at 26 years old. While not unheard of, or not unprecedented, certainly not the common way to go. Talk about your route, and because you were an older collegiate player.
Yeah, no, I was kind of the daddy in the team. Well, it was because I tried to play professionally. I tried to play at the highest level in Spain. And when I wasn't playing professionally, I was playing like semi-professionally or something like that. And that wasn't, I wasn't fulfilled with that, So I was, I think, 22 when I had the thought about coming here. That's not common. And the thing is, I was studying part-time, so I was taking it with time, like on just a few classes per year, that's it. So when I came to the U.S., I was 22 or 23, I don't exactly remember, and I was still a freshman. So I had plenty of time to play, and I spent my 4 years playing. But yeah, it was kind of weird because I was older than the rest of my teammates, but I like it. I could be an example for them because I had been playing at a decent level in Spain, and I had lived more years, so I have more experience to show them.
So, Tony, what's the difference? You being, as you say, the dad on the team, and then damn kids today. These kids today, they're so young. What was the biggest thing about the odd thing about being the quote unquote dad on a team full of guys that are 18, 19 years old? What was the biggest lifestyle difference?
Yeah. When you are 18, 19, you don't think about some factors that could affect your game. The professionalism that you bring into your life. So it's all about the way you take care of yourself. And I mean, it's difficult when you're in college sometimes just to focus on soccer because we all know what's going on. It's the time of your life that you want to have fun, you want to go out, all of that, and maybe you have a game on the weekend, but you want to go out on Thursday. But at least me personally, I didn't do that, because I wanted to try to reach the next level. I was very focused on soccer. But yeah, it's tough for these young kids to realize that maybe if you go out on Thursday, you're not going to be fresh for Saturday and things like that.
Who doesn't go out on Thursday? Come on now, Tony. Everybody goes out on Thursday in college and on Tuesday. Well, on Monday, too. Tony Soler's with us. Yeah.
In the spring, but not in the fall.
Okay, is that how it was? At my school, it was a little different. Tony Soler's with us from midfielder from United.
Well, Tony, you did mention that you got to a point where you're thinking more than just soccer. If you were not playing soccer, what would you be doing?
Ooh.
Well, I did psychology because I like that. But I don't know if I could be a psychologist. Maybe I could do something related to sports. I wanted to be a teacher when I was growing up, too, because I like to change people's life, but I don't have any specific job that I could say, oh, that's my dream job. Yeah. But something related to people, help them in any way. I've also, as a fun fact, I've done stand-up comedy in Spain.
So are you funny? Are you funny just in Spanish or are you funny in English too?
Mostly in Spanish. I'm sorry.
Where do you want to end up? Like when soccer's done or football's done, when you're done playing, you want to go back to Spain? Where do you want to live?
Well, my idea would be trying to stay here for as long as I can. Yeah. If I cannot, travel somewhere else, different countries, different cultures, and then eventually I want to go back to Spain, or if I'm lucky, to create my family. All right. Stay there. Yep.
Hit us with a little do you have a routine you like? You got some comedy you ready to roll out for our listeners?
Not really.
Nothing clean?
No, not really. To be honest. No.
All right.
Well, we'll have to give you some time next time.
Yeah, that's not fair.
When we talk, and then you can get some stuff together. But Tony, I want to just wrap up with your experiences, playing soccer in so many places, what it's been like, the fan support and the atmosphere during these home games here in Albuquerque.
Well, we feel thrilled when we have to play at home. It's like a completely different league. It's because you go away and they don't have not even half of the fans that we have here, and just go into the warm-up and people are cheering on you already, and I cannot even describe with words. I know that's a cliche, but that's actually how at least I feel, and it's unbelievable. No one expected this, and their reaction, even if we don't play as good as we would like to, they're always there. And that's amazing.
Tony, good to catch up with you. Look forward to do it again, and I'm gonna be ready to laugh next time. I'm waiting for some Spanish comedy. Porque mi español es muy malo, no sé bastante palabras, pero I'll work on it.
Decent.
All right, I'll work on it, and then maybe I'll understand what you're saying. Hey, keep it going. Best of luck. Thanks for spending some time with us this morning.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Tony Soler, midfielder and comedian. I figured he'd hit us with something.
Yeah, even in Spanish.
He likes red chili, not green.
Hasn't had the eggs yet. Maybe after the eggs.
All right, we got tickets to give away. USA-Mexico soccer indoor out at the Santa Ana Star Center. It is this coming Saturday, and you can win tickets if you are caller number 6 right now at 505-246-0610. 505-246-0610, caller number 6 wins those tickets courtesy of your good friend, the Golden Hoser.
Oh, yeah, Golden.
At 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Channel.
Good morning, Sports Animal. Time is now 8:13, and here's another look at the roads. This report is sponsored by Chili's 3410. Well, earlier we had an accident in Los Lunas. That has been clear. Still active right now are traffic lights that are out flashing red at the intersection of Tramway and Manal, and as well as the intersection at Tramway and Rover. Treat that like a four-way stop if you're going through there, and of course you're probably already seeing some delays going through there. New accident, or actually new report, is we have a disabled vehicle blocking the right lane of the on-ramp to eastbound I-40 from Rio Grande. And a new accident in Bernalillo, that is northbound on Highway 313, just south of Highway 550, with delays forming there. If you see an accident, make sure and call us on the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167, brought to you by American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche. With Chili's 3 for $10, you get a starter, entree, and drink for just $10. No strings attached, no hoops to jump through, no coupon required. Just tasty, delicious food. Together, we Chili's. Prices may vary in Hawaii and Alaska. I'm the Golden Hoser with your sports animal traffic.
The Jim Rome Show.
The sports animal has been in existence a quarter of a century. I have been on that station 25 years. Albuquerque is an incredible jungle market.
Weekdays at 10, The Sports Animal.
Rocky Mountain Stone has been rocking New Mexico for over 55 years, and we would love to help you find that perfect stone for your new countertops. Stop by our showroom along I-25 or visit rmstone.com for more information.
Rocky Mountain Stone.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe. We see it every day. People hurt in car wrecks being misled by the insurance companies in order to minimize the amount of money they have to pay. When the insurance company tells you you don't need an attorney, that's when you know you need an attorney. Want a fair settlement? Don't attempt to deal with the insurance company on your own. Call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today at 544-4444. We'll fight hard to get you all the money you deserve and keep you out of the courtroom.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014.
Here comes Brian Setzer's Rockabilly Riot. Saturday, August 24th, the all-new Isleta Casino Showroom. All the hits you dig. Plus, Setzer's legendary guitar. Reserved seats are on sale now at the Isleta Casino box office or isleta.com. Brian Setzer's Rockabilly Riot, Isleta Resort and Casino, where the fun begins.
Leonard Tire and Automotive has helped with Cooper Tires, installation, repairs. You should really think about trusting your tire and automotive repair jobs with them. Leonard Tire Automotive been a family-run business. One other thing I like about them, there's never been a hassle with them ever. Leonard Tire and Automotive is also car care. Change your oil almost quick as the quick stops can. They do engine repair, tune-ups, just about anything you need done on your vehicle. Stop by and see old Travis or Don Leonard today at Leonard Tire and Automotive. They're good folks, they really are. Second in Lomas or Eubank and Manal.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms but could never figure it out.
No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused by my pancreas. It leads to diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools. The symptoms just don't go away.
But EPI can show up with even one symptom.
The good news? EPI is manageable.
But to get to the right diagnosis, you have to break it down for your doctor and get specific about the severity of your symptoms.
Visit identifyepi.com to learn more and use the symptom checker to help change the conversation with your doctor. Brought to you by AbbVie.
Ready for another awesome sweet deal? Your next amazing meal is calling. This week's sweet deal is from Tomasitas Albuquerque. This Friday at 9 a.m., you'll get $50 to Tomasitas for only $25. Wow, that's a sweet deal.
Real corn, real New Mexico chile, real beef, real honey. That's what Tomasitas Restaurant has been serving since 1974. When Tomasita Leyva opened her restaurant, she made everything from scratch using her grandmother's recipes. And to this day, that's still the Tomasitas way. Whether you're in the mood for a piping hot relleno, a mouth-watering tamale, a cool margarita, or a refreshing cerveza, an oversized burrito, or a smothered enchilada, savor the taste of Tomasitas. Now in Albuquerque on I-25 and Jefferson in front of Century Rio 24. Open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, happy hour Monday through Friday.
Get your $50 to Tomasitas Albuquerque for only $25. Click the Sweet Deals logo starting Friday at 9 a.m.
Go to sportsanimalabq.com and click on the Sweet Deals logo. We know you'll be saying sweet.
The countdown is on. College football is almost here, and there's nothing like a Saturday watching it live and in person. The Lobos want a big home field advantage, but they can't do it without you. New fan experiences include pre-game fun, in-stadium attractions for the kids, and game day themes. Now you can get 2 tickets to every home game for the price of 1 when you click the Sweet Deal logo on our station website. The home schedule includes arch rivals New Mexico State, Air Force, and Utah State. Half-price season tickets. That'll make you howl.
Ron Peterson Firearms is a Southwest premier dealer in antique and modern.
Last spot, 45 seconds.
You are looking to buy or sell? Ron Peterson Firearms is the place to go. Ron Peterson Firearms is recognized nationally as one of the premier dealers of antique firearms. And the reason is Ron Peterson himself. Ron travels the country to attend estate sales and auctions to acquire antique and collectible firearms to add to their inventory. See for yourself why Ron Peterson Firearms is the most trusted gun shop in New Mexico, located in the historic Nob Hill District on Central, just east of Washington.
Trips on a Tank Full Trip 4 grand prize is a trip to Silver City, including a $100 gas card, 2-night stay at the Murray Hotel, goodie bag, gift cards, food vouchers, and more. For complete details and to register, log on to our website, sportsanimalabq.com.
The Dan Patrick Show, today at 1, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Oh!
Dude, Ralph's listening in San Diego. And he said, and he should be watching. He said I was ready for the Spanish comedy.
We all were.
Yeah. Dan says soccer's been the sport of the future for 30 years. Still is.
It's here.
Still the sport of the future.
For some.
Yeah. Yeah. The opening drive is here on 95.9 FM.
Sport of the world for everyone else.
Well, it's been deporte del mundo, ¿no?
Sí, es verdad.
¿Sí? Mi español es muy malo, ¿no?
No, es muy bien.
Is that Edward on 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know how you had this whole thing. Hope you enjoyed Tony Soler. I was ready for the Spanish comedy, too, by the way.
You know,
I'll get there.
Yeah. It's a little nerve-wracking.
I don't know, man. Next time he comes on, he's got to have but it's got to be.
Yeah, he was a little caught off guard.
And I think he didn't know whether, he needed to do it in English or
like
Espanol.
what kind of.
Well, he said he's not that funny in English.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is it clean?
Right.
Right.
Pues sí.
I mean, that's kind of one of those things
Well,
you got to
if it's
check
in Spanish,
first.
nobody would have. Well, yeah, somebody would have noticed. Never mind.
I told you this. JJ's heard this story. When I was married, I used to go out to Santa Rosa. My ex-in-laws live out there, and I would play in the golf. Do you know they have a 9-hole golf course out there?
Yes, I've seen that. Right next to that blue hole, right?
No, it's
No?
not.
I thought it was right there.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, anyways.
Anyway, and it's a nice golf course around the tee box and the greens, and then the fairways are kind of gravel. I mean, they don't try it. And so the rules are if you hit your drive between the cart paths, you can place it on a piece of weed to hit the next shot.
Ooh.
And so, it was a long day, and but it was fun. I was with my father-in-law. We had a good time, but a lot of the people that were playing work at the prison out there in Santa Rosa, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so there's a lot of language out there. And he says, "Oh, don't worry about
Prison
it."
language.
He told me it's not cussing if it's in Spanish. He told me back in the day, "No, it's okay, Jeff. It's not
no
cussing
problema.
if it's Spanish." I'm like, "Okay, I got it." I got this one for you. Monica sent me in her. Listen to what's going on. You'll like this. Her LA Sports Weekend. She says, "Hi, Jeff and JJ. Ask me what I'm doing this weekend. Friday, Yankees and Dodgers, Chavez Rabin. Such an expensive ticket. We're not season ticket holders this year. Is this a World Series preview? Saturday, Denver at Rams, preseason openers. Yeah, none of the starters will play, but it'll be great to see the Coliseum all spruced up. Hashtag cup holders. Plus, buying new gear at the team store, they renumbered all the seats, so we'll see where our tickets are now. Sunday, El Tráfico at the Bank, LAFC, where inaugural season ticket holders host the Evil Galaxy for payback time. Went to StubHub for that awful game this summer, so we have to crush them. LAFC wins it all this year. XXX, Monica. She's living.
Wow. That's a lot of sports.
Isn't this week 3? Well, the Rams aren't playing their starters, but week 3 of preseason usually when
you're going to get all the Joe Flacco you can handle, especially with Drew Lock and his thumb sprain.
First half.
Be ready.
I'm surprised.
So you weren't fired up about Yankees or Dodgers, Broncos or Rams, but you said El Tráfico, and JJ's like, yeah.
Carlos,
give me more soccer. Never mind the Yankees and the Dodgers.
Call me when they're playing in a World Series.
You're that guy. You become like soccer fan is like the hell. Everything else sucks, and it's just our game. Our game's the world. I just went to take Edward.
It is the world.
You're like, you become that guy. The hell with the Yankees and Dodgers. I don't care about my football team. It's football.
Not for preseason. No, not at all.
I just went to take his quality.
How depressing it is when it's like, and here's Joe Flacco, and you're like, oh. 8-8, baby. 8-8.
Wow, that's not like him.
I don't even know what to tell you. I honestly, I don't even. Joe Flacco's going to be awesome.
Yes. It's going to prove JJ wrong.
I just want to see.
Prove me wrong, Joe Flacco. Prove me wrong. I'll eat the biggest crow available. I'll go to the roof and grab one.
All right, if Jason, if you were going to go to LA this weekend, you had 3 events: Dodgers, Yankees, Rams, and Broncos, or El Tráfico. Which one would you go to? LAFC against the Galaxy. You'd go to the soccer game too. What would you go to?
Football.
Okay, Dodgers, Yankees. It would be really cool, by the way.
Yeah, what? Sean Mannion versus Kevin Hogan. Who's a backup quarter? Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles.
He's going to tell you what to like, by the way. So your team's 8-6-10. And those 8 wins, 6 losses, 10 draws. That's not that much different than 8-8, by the way. That you bag on Joe Flacco. Now, you worship the United. They're 8-6-10. That's not that much better than the Broncos that you're predicting 8-8. I'm just trying to find the difference.
I can be realistic about both.
Okay.
And
just asking.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. I just don't know why you're so upset with the Broncos at 8-8 when the United's 8-6-10. It's about the same. I mean, 8-6 is better than. I'll give you. It's better than.
Yeah, and you got the 10 ties in there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the local product.
No, I think that's good.
I have a relationship with quite a few of the players.
Yeah. All right.
Good guys. I enjoy it.
Okay. I'm all about it. I just don't know why you're so down on your football team. And they haven't even started.
I don't think they're good.
Okay.
And maybe the United aren't good either, but
they're fun, and you know them, and they're here, and they're wow, and they come on and talk Spanish comedy. No, I'm down with that. Mm-hmm. And they tell us he likes his eggs with
you
red
want
chili.
me to be hoser and think that Joe Flacco's going to win the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Well, wait a second.
And just not be realistic about things?
Yes. That's what I want. Absolutely. Josh Adkins is New Mexico State's quarterback. He'll be with us at 9:30. We'll get back to the phones. We'll give away Lobo football tickets at 9:09. That also includes tickets to our big 25th anniversary bash tailgate at the Lobo Sam Houston State game.
And by the way,
say something about that. Go ahead.
If it was regular season football, you're sitting here trying to blast me for wanting to watch soccer.
No, I'm not. But the Dodgers Yankees thing, 2 best teams in baseball. You don't like that either?
You get a series, so I can watch it on Friday night.
All right, that's what she said. Friday night.
Exactly. That weekend is amazing.
Yeah, it's a good weekend.
I would sign up for that.
All right, it's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters! It's like it never happened!
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
Set. Go. The fridge is off and running.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and
all right, we got baseball for you tonight. Sacramento is where the Ice Domes are. 7:45. Josh Sushan will crack the microphone. We're on ProView. Come ahead and watch us. Channel 26 on Comcast, Facebook, ProView Network's page, the Twitter, and YouTube. 2460610. Edward, good morning.
Well, good morning, guys. How are you? You guys having a good day?
Beautiful day. What's good?
Well, today's a beautiful day. It's a day of jubilation. Happy birthday to my eldest sister, living down in Florida.
Sure she's listening. Happy birthday to her.
She is. She might even be tuning in on ProView Sports.
That's right. She should be.
Beautiful spirit, and just want to say happy birthday to her. Costco cake worthy.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I do have some. Well, first of all, Lancer is the answer. He called me and said, "I need some comedic genius. I need some entertainment." And my boy Lancer, he may be more of a question at times or an enigma, but we still love you, my brother. So I have some comedic genius for Antonio. How about the mic drop, "Clean my dishes, please"? Maybe he can incorporate that into his repertoire? What say you? Did I hear correctly in Santa Rosa, the fairways are made of gravel?
Well, it's just I guess there's not enough water out of there. They don't tend the fairways, right?
It's all in the blue hole.
It's just the way the ground is. Now, the tee boxes and the area around the greens are really nice. But it's just desert out there, and so you can pick it up and put on some weed and hit it. Yeah.
Would you say that the course is deceptively mediocre?
I have nothing bad to say about it. I had a great time out there. Good people.
You know, I may come up with the final two pieces of our fantasy football league names.
All right.
It's not. I've seen if it's in Spanish. That's awesome. I might have to use that at work. Anyway, speaking of comedic comedy, I did tune into Hard Knocks last night.
Yes.
You know, they got comedians showing up and mocking the coach. That's a big clown show. I mean, the Raiders do have a lot of talent. I think they made some very good acquisitions. But just like JJ's Broncos, there's one goal for the Raiders this year. Just beat Kansas City and San Diego once. That's our goal for that division. Just beat both those teams once with positions, you know, the great Thomas Edward Brady for home field advantage. Hey, did you see your company, Jeff, ESPN, start with the all-time NFL team?
Yep.
Did you know what they said? The lead-in was, you got to start with Thomas Edward Brady and go from there.
That's fair.
So I thought that was a tantalizing piece.
That's probably right.
Furthermore, you know, you know what type of positive energy I bring? I was calling in earlier, and Josue, the Golden Hoser, was giving away tickets. And he's like, "You're caller number 6, you win." And I said, you know, pass those on to another caller, because I'm a force multiplier of positive energy in this community.
Look at what you do for this community. You just give.
You know, not only have I earned the right to be a false multiplier, I've also earned the right to make fun of Jerry Jones and his cowboy organization.
Period. Period.
That's right.
So right.
I think the negotiations guys are reaching negative critical mass, and I think Jerry's going to stand firm in his dealings, and as well he should. And I know that players say, "Well, we need to get paid." My contention, and I think you alluded to this a little bit, Jeff, was, you know, if you're unhappy with your employer, then gather your buddies, save your money, and stop buying rims, necklaces, and going to strip clubs, and start your own league. Then you could do whatever you like, right? Is that not an accurate statement?
I don't know if that's an accurate statement or not. I don't know that I
lazy
believe.
statement regarding contract negotiations.
Yeah, he's under contract. I don't know if I totally believe that. Yeah, gather your money and go against the NFL is probably not the answer. No. I don't think in this in many situations, yes.
Don't
in this
sac-
situation, I think I disagree.
You know, many people have tried that to go against the NFL.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
Our current president of the United States included.
It doesn't really work. All right, I'm gonna hit this break because we got a guest coming up. But good to hear you as always.
You have a delightful day, gentlemen.
All right, later. I think typically, right, you, me, Jason, we don't like our jobs. We can gather our money and go start something else. We can go work for someone else. I'm not sure that's the key for Ezekiel Elliott. He's under contract, so he can't go play for someone else. And I don't know that he's got enough money to gather his and his friends and go up against the NFL. Yeah. Right? I think that is a general statement, maybe. When in this situation, I'm going to say no. All right, we're going to try one more time on this Gladiator thing when we come back. All right? They got a new league. Their coach, Dominic Bramante, I believe will be with us when we come back. It's the opening drive. Jeff, JJ, and Hoser on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Sports Animal time is now 8:39, and here's your final look at Wednesday's commute. This report is sponsored by Chili's 3410. Well, earlier we had a disabled vehicle that was blocking the right lane on the ramp to eastbound I-40 from Rio Grande. That has been clear. Still active right now is our traffic lights that are flashing red at the intersections of Tramway and Manal, as well as the intersection at Tramway and Rover. If you come to that, please treat that like a four-way stop and expect delays there. And still active right now is the accident in Bernalillo, northbound on Highway 313, just south of Highway 550, with delays forming there. If you see an accident, make sure always and call us on the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche. With Chili's 3 for $10, you get a starter, entree, and drink for just $10. No strings attached, no hoops to jump through, no coupon required. Just tasty, delicious food. Together, we Chili's. Prices may vary in Hawaii and Alaska. I'm Josue with Sports Animal Traffic.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute. Before heading out for some end-of-summer R&R, I wanted to update a pair of stories we've been covering, starting with the Rams owner Silent Stan Kroenke. The carpetbagging robber baron who turned his back on his hometown of St. Louis and trashed it on his way out has to pay $25 million to settle a class-action suit brought by jilted Missouri fans who purchased Rams tickets and merchandise from April 2010 to January 2016. Kroenke already had to shell out $24 million in a private seat license settlement, on top of the league's $645 million relocation fee. There should be a stiff price for stiffing loyal fans, if you ask me. Elsewhere, Nathan Patterson, who earned a pro contract on the basis of a viral video showing him hitting 96 miles an hour on the radar gun in a Coors Field pitching challenge, made his minor league debut. He struck out all three batters he faced, swinging. That guy's off to a great start. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Summer's here, and there's no better time to hit the road. At AutoZone, we've got the free services you need to drive with confidence. Like our AutoZone Rewards program. Members get a $20 reward every time they spend $20 or more 5 times. And put that reward to good use. Get 5 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic Motor Oil and an STP Extended Life Oil Filter for just $33.99. Visit us at AutoZone.com to get everything you need and start the job fast. See terms at AutoZone.com/rewards. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. I never get sick. Never taken a sick day. I'm not going to let a little thing like 100-degree fever stop my business. You know what really makes me sick? Downtime. You know the cure to downtime? Grainger. With same-day pickup, next-day delivery options, and time-saving inventory solutions, Grainger keeps our facility running and fit as a fiddle. Some people go to the doctor. I go to America's trusted source for industrial supplies. Because Grainger's got my back. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by to see for yourself. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Dan Patrick Show.
You know when I fall in love with you? When you play a big game against a big opponent. When you have some impressive moments. And maybe he turns out to be a wonderful player. And given all this criticism, I hope he does.
Weekdays at 1, The Sports Animal.
Got Guys, if you could feel better, wouldn't you? The better question is, if you could feel better, why would you not? Of course you would, and you can with NuMale. It's Jeff Symbieta. NuMale has helped guys all over the country. Guys who are lacking energy, dealing with hair loss, low T, and erectile dysfunction. All things that are natural as men reach a certain age is nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, the only thing to be ashamed of is if you don't do anything about it. Call NuMale at 652-1688 and feel better. NuMale offers cutting-edge programs, the latest treatments, which have benefited guys everywhere. Guys like you who are done feeling fatigued, done feeling a lack of energy, done dealing with erectile dysfunction. Call NuMale. 652-1688. NuMale is right here in Albuquerque and has a tremendous success rate. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, depression, tired of being tired, and just want to feel better, NuMale is for you. Call NuMale at 652-1688, 652-1688, and feel better.
You do it right to keep your landscape in shape. Lowe's is here to help with everyday low price savings and the tools and supplies you need to make it happen. For a lawn that's a cut above the rest, pick up a Craftsman 20-volt cordless string trimmer for just $99. And step up your curb appeal with red, black, or brown premium mulch, just $3.66 a bag. The color is guaranteed to last an entire year. Whatever you need to get a landscape you're proud of, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. U.S. only. Mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
When is a pencil more than a pencil? When it takes me from art class
to gallery walls worldwide. Staples is your back-to-school destination. Find all the supplies and inspiration you need. Come in store this week for great deals under $1. Now, Staples 1 subject notebooks are just 25 cents each, and 2 pocket paper folders are only 15 cents each. Staples, back to school and beyond. In-store only. Offer ends 8/24/19. Limit 5 on paper folders, limit 30 on notebooks, while supplies last.
And now, a thought from Geico Motorcycle.
It took 15 minutes to take a spirit animal quiz online.
Please be the cheetah. Please be the cheetah.
And learn your animal isn't the cheetah, but the far less appealing blobfish.
Oh, come on.
To add insult to injury, you could have used those 15 blobfish minutes to switch your motorcycle insurance to Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on motorcycle insurance.
You have to be up in 5 hours. 2 hours. 6 minutes, and you haven't slept a wink. ZzzQuil Pure Z's is a drug-free blend of botanicals with an optimal dose of melatonin, so you can fall asleep naturally and wake with no next-day grogginess. So tonight, try new ZzzQuil Pure Z's from the sleep experts at Vicks ZzzQuil.
At Fidelity, we believe nothing should come between you and your money. So we're introducing zero account fees with zero minimums to open an account. All because we want you to invest with zero trade-offs. Visit fidelity.com/value to learn more. Zero account minimums and zero account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Expenses charged by investments such as funds and managed accounts and for commissions, interest charges, or other expenses for transactions may still apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE, SIPC.
We're kicking off our 25th anniversary with a tailgate party before Lobo football season opener versus Sam Houston State. For all the info on how you can get tickets to tailgate party and the game, log on to our website, sportsanimalabq.com. Albuquerque's Lobo Station, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
They're two-time champions of the CIF. Now, onwards and upwards. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, and the Golden Hoser. We're on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal. Yesterday, the Duke City Gladiators announced they are now members of the IFL, the Indoor Football League. They'll join next year, play teams like the Arizona Rattlers and Tucson and San Diego and Iowa and sorry. Is it Iowa that Howard Dean screamed at? The head coach of the Gladiators has won 2 in a row. And now I'm going to tackle a new league. Dominic Bramante joins us on the Quan's Auto Care Hotline. Good morning, sir. Does this time work for you? I just want to make sure it works in your schedule.
Good morning, man. Good morning. Yeah, the time works, man. I'll tell you what. You got me amped up, man. If I was tired, that intro I'm not tired anymore. I'm ready to go.
You shouldn't be tired. Well, you should be, because you've done a lot of things. You've won a couple of championships, hung another banner, and now this league. What does this mean for you, your franchise, for this league, or for this team, and for the city going into this new league?
Well, number one, for me, it's the city. What does it mean for the city? Well, the quality of indoor football. When you can get the likes of the Arizona Rattlers, the Iowa Barnstormers, the Sioux Falls Storm, the Green Bay Blizzards, some iconic franchises, it's really the top level of indoor football. And so it's a thrill when you can go up against coach like Curtis Riggs and Dixie Wooten and, of course, Kevin Guy. It's the ultimate challenge. And so it's good all the way around.
Hey,
man.
Dom, you said the top level. So is this the top league? And Hoser asked this earlier. I know there's the Arena League that's got the network television contract. Where is this as far as the levels of indoor football leagues?
It's a little bit different than, say, the Arena League, man. This is more geared towards outdoor football, where the Arena League is a separate type game. The Arena League isn't what it used to be anymore anyway.
I know.
You know, their tournament format has a double elimination. I don't know what that is. That's not the league that myself or Kevin were a part of. This league has, when you have the iconic, they got franchises that are, 20 years old and everything. And so it's the best of the best, the best coaches, the best teams, and so we've got our work cut out for us.
Dominic, with the team moving up, do you feel that you have the support, the resources you need to compete at this level?
I love this morning show. Yes, yes, we do. Gina and Scott Thomas made this move happen. For me, I would like to play anybody. I mean, to me, it doesn't really make a difference who I play. I want to compete against the best, and so if this is the next challenge for us, I don't want to say we conquered the CIF, but if this is the next challenge for us, I'm glad Scott and Gina Thomas made it happen.
Dominic Bramante is the head coach of the Gladiators. They're going to a new league. It's the IFL, and they're starting next year.
And with you, player-wise, what does that mean? Are you going to be able to keep some of the same guys around, add to the roster? What's it looking like moving forward?
Well, there's no doubt that we really will analyze the roster. We're going to bring some of the favorites back, and some won't make the cut. But whoever we have on the field, we said it for the history of the Gladiators. It will be a team that will personify the city of Albuquerque and represent the city of Albuquerque with hard work and commitment. That's who our roster is going to be.
Yeah, Don, we talked about how you've done it in the CIF. Is it different for you now? Do you just do it your way moving forward, or do you, and I don't even know what it means, but do you have to do things differently, whether that means player recruitment, it's a longer season, it's a 14-game regular season. What do you have to do differently and change moving into this new league?
The thing that we have to do differently, Jeff, is a great question, is we've got to continually get better at everything. But whether we were in the IFL, the AFL, the CIF, our mentality is the same. We're a professional football team. And so with that, we don't say, okay, now we're in the IFL, we have to upgrade, we have to do whatever. Our players with the Duke City Gladiators, when you win back-to-back championships, it's because you've got great players, no matter what the league is. So our level of play, is what matters, and I think that our record the last 2 years really expresses that. We call it the Gladiator way, and so that it's going to be the Gladiator way no matter what league we're in.
I asked this question earlier, and I think we'll get the response over the next few months. Will this get more people that go out and sample the product? And I think once they sample the product, they'll enjoy it. This will be different for fans. How will they notice a difference, or will they notice a difference?
Well, I think what they'll notice is the teams that are going to be coming in here are going to be a little bit consistently better. The offensive lines will be a little bit better. I think that's really the only positional difference. Our fans here in Albuquerque, me personally, Jeff, I don't care I think, I don't care who we play, their mentality is as long as we win, you know. You got to win here in Albuquerque, and so I think that's going to be the first and foremost thing with the fan base in what they see. Is it going to be harder to win? You know, I can't tell you that answer. We're going to find that out next spring.
Dominic,
but I can tell you this, Jeff. I can tell you this. I said it at the press conference. We will be ready.
No, I have no doubt about that. Dominic Bramante is the coach of the Gladiators with us on the Quan's Auto Care Hotline.
Well, Dominic, you back-to-back champs. What you've done with this team, what you've done in this community. Personally, what does this mean to you to see this franchise take this step forward?
It's humbling. It really is humbling to think that we're going to be playing these iconic teams. 5 years ago when we started the Gladiators, we didn't, you know, our goal was just to, to have a season one after another, and to be in this iconic league is exciting. To play in a regionally based league is exciting.
It's a big deal.
You know, Jeff, I can't tell you them 12-hour bus rides drive my back crazy.
It's got to kill you. Hey, I hate to do this, but we're up against the hard break. Congratulations to you on all the success. This is going to be, I think, great for your franchise and for the city. We'll catch up with you soon. But thanks for making some time for us this morning, and congratulations on all the success.
Hey, man, it's always great to be on the best show in Albuquerque. Jeff and JJ. Thanks, guys.
See you soon. Dominic Bramante on 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, #life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas.
670 Sports Animal.
We're not interesting?
No, he didn't. I didn't say that at all. And we're on television. We're so interesting. We're on the ProView Networks. You can watch us on Comcast Channel 26. On Facebook, it's ProView Networks. And on their YouTube and their Twitter as well. Coming up at 9:30, we're going to talk to the New Mexico State quarterback. Josh Adkins is going to be with us.
A Texas high school quarterback.
Ooh. That's one of your guys. One of your Texas high school
There's a
quarterback
lot of them
guys.
down there.
You got the Sam Houston State coach coming on next week, right? Golden Host.
I haven't confirmed it, but yes, we are working on it, yes.
All right. We're a week and 3 days away from opening up football season here in the Burque with Sam Houston State against the Lobos. We'll have our big 25th anniversary bash. Looking forward to seeing all y'all. In fact, we're giving away 4 tickets to that whole shebang, and quite a shebang it shall be. Quite a shebang it shall be. That'll be on the 31st. We'll give away tickets coming up here in just a few minutes. 246-0610 if you want to get in. 888-922-0610. You can get in. I was looking at Monica's weekend. She's going to the Yankees and Dodgers at Dodger Stadium on Friday, Rams, Broncos on Saturday, and El Tráfico, Galaxy and LAFC on Sunday. Have you ever had a football weekend? Have you ever done a trip like that?
No, I'd like to, though.
Have you ever done just one of those, I'm going somewhere and I'm going stupid on sports?
Mm-hmm. The biggest one, man, this was like 9 years ago.
No.
It was the Avalanche Broncos weekend.
Okay. That's good. All right. I did Labor Day weekend years ago when I was working in Washington State, flew into Chicago Thursday night, Labor Day weekend. Cubs, Mets, Wrigley Field Thursday night. Did Rush Street Pizza, the whole thing. Then went to the Cubs and Mets on Friday. Had to do a day game. Had to do a day game at Wrigley. Went to Murphy's Bleachers, the pregame, the Cubby Bear, all those things. So did 2 Cubs-Mets games. Got out of town. It took forever because it was Labor Day weekend. Went to Ann Arbor. Washington State, Michigan opened up the football season at the Big House. That was something, right, to see that. Came back to Chicago, partied in Chicago on Saturday night, Sunday morning, got up and went to Milwaukee. This is when the Packers still played games at County Stadium. They played a game or two a year. I didn't go to Lambeau, but went to County Stadium. Rams-Packers opened the NFL season at County Stadium. Came back to Chicago where we stayed, saw the Red Sox and White Sox at Comiskey Park on the way out of town on Monday and flew out late Monday.
Wow.
That was a good one. And then it was another Chicago trip I saw when I was working in TV in Washington. Did did report Washington State played Northwestern at Soldier Field on Thursday. Went to see Notre Dame play on Saturday and saw the Buccaneers and Bears at Soldier Field on Sunday.
Not bad.
Yeah. Those kind of weekends though. Those are awesome. Those are, if you got a good one, I'd love to hear your story. At Best Sports Weekends Trips, go. Yeah. But those are good. All right. Todd said JJ holdout, question mark?
What are you holding out for?
Huh? What don't I know? Do I need to move the camera?
Contract negotiations. Somebody told a joke about him.
It says, Jeff, I think he should hire me as his agent. This is Todd. I would advise he holds out from doing the Lobo pre- and post-game shows until Learfield or whoever does it this year coughs up more cash. In the meantime, he can go hang out in Cabo to keep his voice sharp.
Yeah. Dude, I need Todd.
Because seriously, and then you could do a little tequila to get your voice. Mm-hmm. Do the good stuff, though. Don Julio in 1942.
Let's do it.
Todd, you're hired.
Hired.
Just get a hold of BB Juck. It's at bbjuck_.com something.
Todd, I could use you. I can't pay you up front, but after you work in the deals.
He'll take a percentage.
Okay, good. Yeah. It's kind of like doing your taxes, huh?
Yeah. Bad Street says Lancer is the OD answer. Jeff, he was on Spot today. The Albuquerque market has lost a lot of reporterette/anchorette/weatherette talent lately, and the stations have not been able to replace it all. Really?
We build them up and
like
move them out.
So Honey Hot Sauce left the morning show at 13.
Yes.
Now, you watch 13 here. I don't get Channel 13 anymore. And this is
Yeah,
getting to
it's
be
been
critical
hard, too.
with this DirecTV thing. I'm not going to lie to you. And they can stop telling me how I got to get the antenna. It's why do I have to do the work to consume their product? I'm just asking. What? Instead of getting the deal done, oh, no, you all need to go out and get antennas and then flip over source and no. Right? Then you got to go source, TV, how do I get back? And then you can't flip back and
Got to
forth between
unplug the
games.
wire
I
and then plug it
know.
back in.
I just don't watch. I don't have that option anymore. Omar's in. He's your big Cowboy fan, Josue. He says, in Coach Jones we trust, Jeff. He is not in the Hall of Fame for nothing. I expect Dallas Cowboys to be very competitive with the guys that are out there busting it every day, whether the running back is Tony Pollard or Omar. I'll bet Omar would be good. I'll bet Omar.
It's all about that offensive line.
Don't you think?
5 yards a clip.
That's right. Jeffrey, good day. How you living?
Hey, I'm living great, man. This is my great sports gluttony and hedonistic weekend.
Yeah.
Was a long time ago, but notwithstanding, I'm not going to diminish it. It was the 1988, the Dodgers win the World Series, so I'm at a Dodger game. The next night, which is a Saturday, we go see the Lakers at the height of their powers, 1988.
Yeah.
And they win that year, of course, their second championship, but I think which concluded their fifth championship. And then that Sunday night, of course, Sunday we went around on the beach, me and my buddy, and then Sunday night, as adults, Disneyland took as adults, drinking a little bit at Disneyland, sneaking in some bourbon, picked up a couple of chicks.
Ooh.
I'm on Space Mountain with this chick
magnet,
blonde hair, taller than me, buxom. Never forget it.
Buxom
a combination of sports and hedonism, a gluttony,
and buxom blondes.
Just sensational weekend.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a very good one. I'm proud of you. All right. I'm glad you got to relive your youth here for just a minute or two.
Thank you very much.
That's so
All
good.
right.
Jeffrey called at 505-246-06. That's a good one. He got the World Series of Lakers and a buxom blonde on Space Mountain. That's a good one. I forgot I had one other Chicago trip. It was a birthday I had with a 0 on it a few years ago. I was in Detroit all weekend. It was when I was working for the state. working on a AAU event. And I was married at the time, met my wife and 2 other couples in Chicago. It was my birthday on Friday. We went out and partied Friday. Saturday, game 1 of the World Series. Astros, White Sox. Jeff, how can Astros and White Sox both be in the World Series? They're both in the American League. This was back when the Astros were in the National League.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1 of the World Series. And then we were in Brian Urlacher's suite for the Bears and Redskins that Sunday. And then went out that night, and it was silly. That was a silly
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good
Wow.
one, too. Yeah. If you've got one, love to hear it. 246-0610, 888-922-0610. I want to tell you about my friends over at Kirtland Federal Credit Union because they're terrific. 61 years ago, 10 airmen from Kirtland Air Force Base came together and they formed Kirtland Federal Credit Union. And as Albuquerque has grown, so too has Kirtland Federal Credit Union. Kirtland is still passionate about supporting our military, but they've also become a true community partner for Albuquerque and New Mexico. Banking, loans, credit cards, mortgages. Look, every bank and credit union has them, but a financial partner who is 100% local, treats you like the valued neighbor you are, that's something special. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is strong, stable, and a credit union you can rely on. They are federally insured by the NCUA. You can trust them with your everyday banking and loans and credit cards. Kirtland Federal Credit Union. If you're looking for a mortgage, make sure you get a hold of them. Stop by and see them at their new home loan center, centrally located on the northeast corner of Jefferson and Osuna. Call them at 800-880-5328. 1-800-880-5328, and all the details are online at kirtlandfcu.org. Kirtland Federal Credit Union, they are more than military. They are for life. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender, federally insured by the NCUA. All right, we promised you tickets at 9:09. It's 9:09. We're going to give away 4 tickets to go see Lobo football and be a part of our big 25th anniversary celebration at the big tailgate before that. Caller number 5 right now. Caller 5 at 246-0610. 246-0610, you win those tickets courtesy of your good friend Josue.
Oh, yeah.
At 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The Jim Rome Show.
If I'm a player in Nevada, that's tough. You lose a guy that you love. Alfred is not Eric Musselman. Not as good a coach, not as good a guy, and they're not going to like playing for him as much, I hate to say.
Weekdays at 10, the Sports Animal.
What is wealth management? Wealth management is the plan, the path you follow to work toward the financial future you want. There are so many financial tools available: investments, retirement accounts, educational savings plans, and more. Let the wealth management advisors at Kirtland Financial Services help you sort through them all and make decisions for you and your family. Get started today at kirtlandfcu.org/invest. Kirtland Financial Services. Let's make plans. Securities and financial planning offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC. Insurance products offered through LPL Financial or its licensed affiliates, not credit union guaranteed.
It won't be long. The brats will be on the grill and UNM Lobo School Pride will be everywhere. Our Lobo football team will be taking the field on Saturday, August 31st at 4 p.m. against Sam Houston State. The UNM Lobos are ramping up the fan experience with new pregame festivities and in-game attractions and game day themes to make you want to come back for every single home game. Lobo football is affordable family fun. Great 2019 schedule ahead as we welcome New Mexico State, Hawaii, Colorado State, and more. Are you ready to howl? Lobo football. We are New Mexico's football team. For ticket information, golobos.com.
The stack is back. Time to win your stack of cash at Isleta Resort and Casino.
The Gigantic Cash Giveaway is bigger than ever.
Players win moving up and down the cash tower.
The $540,000 Gigantic Cash Giveaway through September 8th.
At Isleta Resort and Casino.
You may not notice it's a protein bar. Dark chocolate and crunchy peanuts will do that. Plus, they'll get your family moving again. Nature Valley Peanut Butter Dark Chocolate Protein Bars.
The Santa Ana Star Center welcomes the fastest show on turf. Arena Soccer comes to Rio Rancho with a massive international showdown. Don't miss Team USA versus Mexico. Live at the Santa Ana Star Center Saturday, August 24th, featuring American soccer legend Landon Donovan. Tickets start at just $15 and are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't you dare miss this chance to see the beautiful game on the turf in Rio Rancho. USA versus Mexico, August 24th at the Santa Ana Star Center.
Ron Peterson Firearms is a Southwest premier dealer in antique and modern firearms. No matter what type of gun you are looking to buy or sell, Ron Peterson Firearms is the place to go. If Ron Peterson Firearms does not have what you're looking for in their online or in-store selection, give them a call. Their buyers will search the market looking for the firearm you want to add to your collection. See for yourself why Ron Peterson Firearms is the most trusted gun shop in New Mexico, located in the historic Nob Hill District, on Central, just east of Washington.
Spilled your juice? Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty is 2 times more absorbent than the leading Ordinary brand. It cleans up messes and spills quicker, so you can get back to the party. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
At Fidelity, we believe nothing should come between you and your money. So we're introducing zero account fees with zero minimums to open an account. All because we want you to invest with zero trade-offs. Visit fidelity.com/value to learn more. Zero account minimums and zero account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Expenses charged by investments such as funds and managed accounts and for commissions, interest charges, or other expenses for transactions may still apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE, SIPC.
Liberty Mutual Insurance presents. When generic insurance takes hold, one handsome man and one flightless bird are teaming up to save the world. Money. Their message? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Their mission? Savings. Their relationship? Best friends. Say hello to Liberty Mutual's new spokes team. And Doug.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Equal housing insurer. State laws apply.
The Sports Bar with Michael and Mike.
Guys, I got to tell you, this is probably one of the best parts of my day when I'm driving along and Trujillo says something that makes me laugh. Because you guys make me laugh all the time. So appreciate it.
Weekdays at 3, The Sports Animal. The Jim Rome Show. Up next at 10, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Hey, this is good advice. Ron told me that DirecTV will give me a device for free that allows me to watch CBS and Fox. Just thought you and the viewers would like to know. All right, I'm calling him. I want my free device. Looky. It's a deal. Adam Deal's here. ProView Networks is his world. Are you in frame there? Or do we got to move that camera? Do I need to move? Oh.
Maybe like the wide.
Oh, look at that! Look, so did you see the pictures Jason had? By the way, welcome to our little paradise, and thanks for being the executive director and getting this all done and setting everything up.
Yeah, this is exciting. I've been watching you guys every day.
It's all right, huh?
Not just listening.
All right,
watching.
You want to hear Nick's? I have a feeling. Is Nick he's got one of those sports weekend stories? He's been holding, so let's get Nick on. Whoa! Hello, Nick.
Morning, guys. How we doing?
Good, Nick. How you living?
Yeah, living a dream.
Yeah, you are.
Got a young son when he was about 7 years old. We started a quest, he and my mom and dad and myself, of going to all 30 major league ballparks.
Nice.
Before he got to 18.
Yeah.
So ours is all baseball related, but we hit a few over the years, and then about 4 years ago, flew to Boston. Next night hit Yankees, Red Sox at Fenway, which is like the holy grail of the game to go to. Next day, we drove up with the tour group, went up to Cooperstown, spent all day at Cooperstown.
Ooh, that's better than people realize.
Next day had Mets. Next day had Yankees at Tampa Bay, which ended up being A-Rod's last game. So that was kind of like more of a celebration, I think, than anything else. Then the next day we took the bus to Philly, had a Philly game. Next day had Nationals, had a day off, finished in Camden Yards, Red Sox, Orioles in Camden.
That's awesome.
So, and that was like in 9 days. The next year we hit Cubs on Monday, White Sox on Tuesday, Brewers on Wednesday, and 2 days later we were in Iowa, and my son and I got to play in a scrimmage game on the Field of Dreams in Dyersville, Iowa.
That's good living, man. That's good living. All right, Rick, thanks for sharing that.
We're at 20, got 10 more to go.
All right, no, that's good. You're well on your way. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Rick.
Thanks, bud.
I counted up. I think I'm over half Major League Parks. You got a great sports trip that you've ever done?
No.
Right.
Just other than, just going to see the game with my son maybe the first time.
No, but you've probably seen a Cibola game and an El Dorado game and a Hope Christian game in the same day. Right. All right, we're going to break up your segments today. Adam Deal. So ProView Networks, we're going to talk. Josh Adkins is New Mexico State's quarterback. The only time he could do was right in the middle of your time. So 9:30 he's with us.
No problem. I'm just here to have some fun.
So if you want to, you're welcome to hang out and split with us. And maybe
He's just here so he doesn't get fined.
I'm just here so you don't get fined. We're starting off the season. ProView Networks. We're glad to be part of your morning rotation. And now here we go. And high school football and high school volleyball and high school everything and college stuff. And man, you guys got to line up
a ton. So we picked up Western New Mexico to do some games. So we're actually talking with them right now, but we're finalizing some things. So Western New Mexico football and volleyball, basketball, men's and women's, we're going to have their rotation. And then in Highlands, we've been doing as well. So
do we really start tomorrow night with La Cueva Volcano Vista?
It's the biggest game. I mean, this could be the final game of the year and the first game of the year. And
was it the final game last year?
No, so it was Cleveland.
It was Cleveland, that's who it was.
And Cleveland's right there. So, I have it rated La Cueva, Cleveland, Volcano. I know James Yotis from the Albuquerque Journal has it Volcano, La Cueva. I mean, it could go any way.
Yeah.
Those three, I think, are clear and above if you go to their practices tops. So
he's Adam Deal. He is the executive director, program director. What do we call it?
Executive
director. All right, at ProView Networks. So the college stuff is a big addition. You've been doing Highlands. Now to add Western, you guys have really, really made a commitment to be the local sports programmer as far as the visual mediums.
And I think this show also enhances that, right? I think this is the biggest piece that we've added is your guys' morning show. I think and you're watching that, the amount of attention it's already getting is so big. Right, and because it's on platforms like Twitter and Facebook, so if people don't have Comcast 26, they could watch it and interact. So I think, yes, so with that and the college that we're adding, we're doing, for example, Saturday, I mean, we're going to go do, I'll do in the morning, afternoon, I'll do Hope Christian versus Portales football, which is actually a really big game for 4A. And then go straight from there to do Legacy Boxing out in Buffalo Thunder, and so we've added so much, right? Yeah, it's fun, and so with this show and all the sports that we're adding, it's just it's a commitment that Steve Davis has done a good job in, and I really do believe we have such a good rotation of material now for people to watch.
Nervous, I got to step my game up.
For what?
Just everything.
Your game's up every day, man.
You're on. Look into your camera real quick, JJ. Yeah. Look at that. Your game's already been stepped up.
That's a good-looking dad right there. Whatever you want. Can we take a phone call? You all right with that? Because I haven't heard from Jess in a long time. Hello, Jesserson.
Hello, gentlemen. How lucky is it for me to be on the realest of all deals?
The realest, the biggest, the monumental deal.
The biggest. I try to take this off season off during the summer.
No days
now it's going to be longer due to. There's been far too much soccer talk on this show lately. Far too much. But that's fine. I know you guys were repeating the record. 10 draws. I'd want my money back 10 times. I would absolutely want my money back 10 times.
3 people here that like soccer. We outnumber Jeff Symbieta.
You can keep going there, and I'll tell you, I want this phone call from 10 years ago to go away.
I do, too. I've been trying to convince my son to quit soccer for the last 6 years. Of course, signed up for another season.
Good on him. He's pretty good, though, isn't he?
Stunk at it, man.
Dude, tell him to play lacrosse. My kid didn't like soccer.
He started the flag football, and he likes that. But his mother likes soccer, so it's like a constant battle in my life. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Who knows? But we're getting to the real season, real soccer. We'll talk about
get Tony Soler to play psychologist and figure it all out.
It's a problem, but I would never pay for a therapist either.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's just
no,
we're not going there. My therapy is the opening drive.
Yeah, that's right. Just call us.
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to you for 10, 12 years now, Jeff, and you lost all your hair.
Yeah. See what your therapy did to me?
Yes, exactly. But
I'm a handsome bald man.
And you know what? In all honesty, the United does not need me. They've got plenty of hungry fans out there. JJ Buck's like 10 of me, so it's fine. I'll send my kid to go watch a game by himself. Get a little bracelet, a little red balloon on his wrist, so we don't lose him. But it's a good thing. It's great for New Mexico. I like that a little bit more than I like the Aggies. but I would rather listen to a Jason email read by Jeff Symbieta on loop for 10 hours than probably watch a soccer game.
Fair enough. I'll read a few. You want me to read a few?
I love Jason. For a while, I thought I was Jason.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's great to hear your guys' voice. JJ Buck is growing up. Just wait till your kid is into something you hate, JJ. That's the test of a good parent. Now, I would take my kid to ballet.
Football fan. I'll lose my mind.
Right. I mean, what if he becomes a Packers fan? You don't want to be that dad that puts a Broncos jersey on him and then tapes it onto him so he can't take it off.
He's already got a tattoo.
He's a Raider fan.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, me and my kid actually got tattoos the other day. I know you're not supposed to let kids get tattoos, but that's why I gave the guy $100. We have our names on each other's backs, so now for the rest of our lives, we always have each other's backs.
I see what you did there. All right, I got to move. Don't be a stranger.
Have a great one.
See you. 2460610. Actually, good to hear Jess. You know what football season does? Not soccer season, football. It brings everybody back in.
No,
right? All the Martys and the
that
Jesses.
Guy. There's a lot of that guy.
That guy right there? You don't want to be that guy?
No, we're supposed to be the open, like what you like show. It's been a little too much this first, that today. And we've started off about that being bigger, but this coming in.
You just didn't like you don't want the preseason football, and you don't like the Yankees and Dodgers baseball. That's all right. We had
You haven't been talking about the Premier League? The English Premier League?
No.
Oh.
No.
I thought you would.
No. I mean, he has. I haven't. We had a young lady send us an email. She's going to L.A. this weekend, seeing the Dodgers and Yankees on Friday, going to see the Broncos and the Rams on Saturday, and going to El Tráfico on
That's
Sunday.
an amazing weekend.
Yeah, it's a great weekend.
But didn't you then say if you had to pick one, what would you do?
Yeah.
And then you started.
No, I didn't blast you. I said the one thing that elicited emotion from you as I read it was El Tráfico, right?
You're not getting much more Zlatan. He's at the end.
Yeah, that's all I said.
When you said El Tráfico, I thought she meant like she's going to be in traffic going between
that's
two
absolutely
events.
Right.
Is that one of the best names for a rivalry?
Josue makes this show. I want everyone to know that.
He does make the show. There's no doubt. There is absolutely no doubt. Can we get a camera on him, please?
We need to make that happen.
Yeah, we're working on that, dude. All right. When we come back, you sticking around?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to talk. Look, we'll talk more about the high school stuff. And in the 9:45 segment, we will get into kind of what Adam thinks is going to happen, just some players to look for as high school football kicks off. When we come back, a conversation with New Mexico State's starting quarterback. Josh Adkins is going to be with us. He's got the job, and boy, does he have a job in front of him. It's the opening drive. Jeff, JJ, and Hoser on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Side soccer. I don't even know. What?
This is the beauty of the opening drive.
If only you knew.
All covered.
From my little double wide on the east side to your mansion on the west side. You got to have a mansion on the west side too, right? With a big soccer pitch in the backyard.
It's just one giant soccer field once you cross the river.
I was all the way out in Rio Rancho for lunch yesterday. I do. I covered the whole metro area. I do. I got my helicopter. That's right. The opening drive, we're on ProView Networks and 95.9 FM and AM 670 Sports Animal. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, the Golden Hoser. Adam Deal is here. We are waiting/efforting Josh Adkins. We're struggling today on like promptness.
Timing.
Yeah.
You guys got to be better than that.
Yes, we do.
I don't know how to be. So I almost asked Dominic Bramante. So when a guy doesn't, like one of your players shows up late for practice, what do you do?
Oh, please. I wish you would have. Why didn't you ask him that? Please.
All right. You want me to call him back and say, hey, so when,
can you?
Well, you know, guys, I'm fired up. If I was tired before, I'm not tired now. I'm fired up to go to the IFL to compete against the best for the Duke City Gladiators. Yeah, I should have asked him that.
Oh, I wish.
I don't even know. That's Adam Deal. You were at the big Duke City press conference yesterday. Of course, Gladiator games are on ProView Networks as well. I thought that's a big deal for them, right?
100%. It's a really good league. They're playing good teams, man. It's a big step. He's downplaying it, though. I heard they interviewed Dominic Bramante. I mean,
why?
The talent is extreme.
Why is he downplaying it?
Because he's saying that basically that it's not that much of a talent difference. It is. It is.
It is.
So the roster might change, yeah?
Offensive line has to. Boys are much bigger.
Bigger. They play 14 games as opposed to a few. How many did they play last year? 8, 10?
With playoffs.
12?
Let's see. You're looking at 13, 12? Yeah, 12.
All right. But you probably won't have teams folding in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of firefighters and teachers on that pickup team. What was that game they won 120-something to 6?
Yeah. I think it was a preseason game.
No, it was a midseason game.
Was it?
That was in the middle of the season. It was when a team folded because that's where they got their new quarterback.
Oh yeah, you're right. No,
and there was so they
I
well, we got to play. So here, you want to play this week? Here's $100 and a burger.
It wasn't a real game though, right? So it was just
I don't know.
a team they brought in to play to fill in. So
Yeah, they had to fill that date.
Right.
And they had a game.
Yeah,
that's rough. All right, as we wait for Josh Atkins to finish his business.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Adam, how would you rate some of the high school quarterbacks we will see this season?
There is some good ones. The returner for Cleveland is going to be a junior, Jeff Davison. Last year, check this out, he threw 26 touchdown passes as opposed to 2 interceptions.
That's a good ratio.
He also ran for 5 touchdowns. So he rushed for 5 touchdowns. And now he's a junior, and he looks good, and he's got weapons, and so you got to watch out for Jeff Davison from Cleveland. Now his offensive line is kind of new, right? So I think it's like 4 new guys in the offensive line and 1 returner. So that's the only thing Cleveland's kind of everyone's wondering about is their offensive line and defensive line. But in Heath Ridenauer, I trust in his
Oh,
crew,
yeah, look at that
so.
picture.
Is that
Sorry.
It's TV? Oh no, come on. That's
Adam Deal.
Not I was athletic then. I mean that's
good
my Eastern
hair,
New Mexico.
dude. You could still do that with your hair,
You
though,
can't
right?
see it on the radio.
Yeah, but
I
you can
probably-
see it on the ProView networks.
See, they started nice.
That is a Eastern New Mexico soccer, my college profile.
You lived on the west
picture.
side then too, right? What? I'm just saying. All right, so Cleveland's quarterback is the stud.
Yeah, he's good.
Who else?
Diego Pavia, who is going to be a first-year starter for Volcano Vista. He's a transfer from St. Pius. Probably would have gotten a lot of time last year for Volcano, but had to sit out for transfer rules.
Transfer rules.
So
Redshirt.
he is this guy might be the best quarterback. He's a senior. He can move, man. He can run. He can throw the rock around. He's a little bit thicker of a quarterback. So you're going to see a lot from him. Austin Smith, who is got a ton of time his sophomore and junior year because Dylan Summer was hurt for La Cueva, is going to be getting his first full starting season, and he is fantastic. Small, like maybe $170, like small, very skinny but very agile, and can sling that rock around. So I just mentioned the top 3 teams.
So it's good.
Right?
Usually the top 3 teams have really good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Dorian Lewis is the guy that I'm probably looking the most forward to seeing. And I remember sitting in a booth with you guys last year, and it might have even been the game he got hurt, right? Did he get hurt at Wilson Stadium? Was it a game at Wilson?
No, the game you watched, I think he went off for like
he went
something like
nuts.
400
No, I mean
yards.
just went bonkers.
It was ridiculous.
As good a player as I've seen the last bunch of years around here. He went bonkers. By all accounts, he's healthy again, and I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Tore his ACL late October against West Mesa over at Community Stadium, and he is back, let me tell you. Watched him practice a few times, watched him in a scrimmage. He went for like a 70-yard touchdown run against Sandia, and no one's kind of showing their plays and everything. And so I think that you're going to see a healthy, strong Dorian Lewis because, Jeff, he was on pace to get scholarships from all over the place, right? And he was.
Is he a senior this year?
He's a senior now.
And he transferred up from El Paso, right?
Right. So he transferred. He was a player of the year in the district in El Paso with, Franklin, and, all these schools, right? They're good schools. And he was the player of the year as a sophomore. So when he came in here, everyone knew he was going to be amazing. Dorian Lewis is back. And I'll tell you this. He's the Gatorade Player of the Year last year. If he plays anywhere near that, he's going to be the Gatorade Player again this year. Of the year, and I think he'll get hard scholarships. Right now, I think Washington State is in talks with him, so I think they're expecting maybe an offer, so I'm hoping.
The receiver at Cleveland, who's got a stack of offers now, terrific. And what I say, I meant La Cueva. Did I say Cleveland? Mm-hmm. I meant La Cueva. By every account, is as good a receiver as we've had around here in a long time.
It's wild because you saw him last year as a junior, and he was very good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like,
so why the jump?
I'll tell you, it wasn't like you're like, he's going to get offered by LSU and Florida State and all these amazing schools. The jump happened when he ran a 10-1 in 100 this last year in track, and everyone said, "What?" Because he's 6'5", and he's just stout,
linebacker, right?
Yeah, he's playing linebacker, and he's the biggest linebacker that I've seen, and he's stout, like just built stout, right? Like a statue. And so when he ran that, everyone was like, what? And so I'm not kidding. The day after he ran that, he was flooded with offers. No, he was already offered by like UNM and
So that
Northern
was the
Arizona.
whole the Amari Samuel thing, right? He went to a combine camp kind of a thing and put up a number, and that's when the Michigan offer came in. It was just totally based on the number that he put up in.
Yeah, and I think looks maybe too like Amari Samuel, like much like Saquon Barkley, like he looks like a robot, just freak muscles everywhere. That was Saquon Barkley, and then that was Amari Samuels. And then he ran really good at this combine, and so everyone kind of really took off with that. Now, I mean, he went to Michigan. Now, he's going to get his chance with State, but, I mean, he's not slouch or anything, but sometimes strictly the numbers are everything. Now, Connor O'Toole he's a playmaker. Like, he was scoring touchdowns. He had a huge state championship touchdown. Like, he's big time.
I'm going to ask you a question. You've seen over the last, how many years have you been doing high school around here?
This will be my 11th year.
All right. So Dorian Lewis, Amari Samuels. I'm going to put Josh Foley in there. Most dynamic running back you've seen at the high school level over that time.
Ronnie Daniels.
All right, I'm with you on Ronnie Daniels. Was unbelievable.
I think
Absolutely.
Dorian Lewis is that
I thought that
type
was
of a
before
runner.
your time.
It was like my first year covering.
Because Ronnie Daniels and Bobby Newcomb are the two most exciting players I've seen in my 23 years now. And I thought I didn't see a lot of Amari Samuels. Dorian Lewis, what I saw last year in that small sample was terrific. I'm going to tell you, I think Foley was right up there with him as far as what he was able to do.
I can't wait to see what Foley does this year for State, by the way. And let me tell you this. The one I think that stands out to me more than anybody, I think Dorian's going to be up there. Dorian will be my number one after Ronnie Daniels, my number two, Dorian Lewis. But I think, or maybe three, because I'm going to say Zach Gentry. Like, you knew Zach Gentry was special.
Yeah, different though, right? I mean, that's a quarterback.
But even running,
he would run away from DBs.
There was a game against Mayfield. Mayfield was number one in the state. And my man Jason Poole here was directing, actually, who's directing for our broadcast, and he went back-to-back. So he ran an 80-yard touchdown run against Mayfield. They turned Mayfield over immediately and had the ball in their own 16, like 2 plays later, and then he ran an 84-yard
down the near
touchdown.
sideline, right? Ran around and down on the press.
It was like one of the
sideline.
funnest calls I've had.
I was
to
at
have.
that game.
Yeah, there you go. And so you just knew this kid was special. So it's fun to see what he's doing with Pittsburgh, by the way.
Yeah,
so yes.
Yeah. Yes. As far as sheer quarterback, I would tell you probably the best I've seen. But man, we had some good ones, some fun ones. Are you sticking around?
If you want me to.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, you're welcome to.
Oh well, yeah, then yeah.
Enjoy having you here. It's always nice to see you. Happy birthday yesterday, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he didn't. You know, it was his birthday yesterday.
Yes,
They had a big surprise. The whole
Sway, I feel like they were yelling at me on the air yesterday.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
We're yelling at you. Nothing we don't say to your face. I mean, it's just not like, you know.
That's true.
All right. Hey, I know you see these vehicles driving around town. They have the initials IPS on them. Do you know who IPS is? It's International Protective Service, and that's the security company I trust to watch my home, my double wide. The police simply don't have enough officers, as you know, to respond to all the home break-ins and all the alarms go off in town. And honestly, boys and girls, what good's an alarm if no one's going to respond? IPS responds typically within 5 to 7 minutes, often less, with armed, trained security personnel to alarms that go off at homes which they monitor. Hundreds of homes and business owners in Albuquerque and Santa Fe already rely on IPS to protect their property. So if you've got a vacation coming up, IPS can patrol your home while you're away. They'll move the trash cans to the curb and back on garbage day, pick up the newspaper, the mail, give your home that lived-in look. Call IPS at 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com. The vehicles that you see in your neighborhood with IPS on them, that means someone on your street refuses to be a victim of property crime. Do not wait until something bad happens. Let IPS secure what's valuable to you. Call them at 897-2420.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute. Jack Whitaker died on Sunday at the age of 95, and the broadcasting world lost a legend. A member of the greatest generation, Whitaker was injured in the Normandy invasion. He then became a broadcasting pioneer, starting at WCAU in his native Philadelphia before joining CBS Sports and later ABC Sports and News. Whitaker did play-by-play, color, interviews, news, and analysis. He hosted the NFL Today and shared the play-by-play for Super Bowl I on CBS. Whitaker's famous closing commentary showcased his uncanny ability to capture the essence of a sports event in a few brilliantly crafted paragraphs. I know that I'm regarded as the talking head, he told Sports Illustrated. I like to be exactly that and say something that people will remember or get excited about. I'd like to bring sports into the thinking process. He sure did that and so much more. Rest in peace, Jack Whitaker. I'm Boomer Esiason.
CBS
Hiring is challenging, but there's one place you can go where hiring is simple, fast, and smart. That place is ZipRecruiter. With their powerful matching technology, ZipRecruiter scans thousands of resumes to find people with the right experience and invites them to apply to your job. ZipRecruiter is so effective that 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. And right now, my listeners can try ZipRecruiter for free at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/go. That's ZipRecruiter.com/go. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Napa know-how. Why should you get a 5-quart jug of Napa conventional oil plus a Pro Select oil filter for $15.99? Because the dog days of summer are just as hard on your engine as they are on you. So get your 5-quart jug of Napa conventional oil plus a Pro Select oil filter for just $15.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. General states pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Offer ends 8/31/19.
The Jim Rome Show.
The sports animal has been in existence a quarter of a century. I have been on that station 25 years. Albuquerque is an incredible jungle market.
Weekdays at 10. The Sports Animal.
Heading to Toyota's National Clearance Event. We got great deals for all our friends. The event's on now, but you gotta remember, these offers are valid till the 3rd of September. So better get here before the end of the song. The last of the 2019s won't last long.
Get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2019 Tundra with $1,667 per thousand borrowed. Or get $3,000 cash back on a new Tundra. Toyota, let's go places. Participating dealers only.
Excludes TRD Pro. APR and approved credit from Toyota Financial Services. Cashback savings from Toyota Motor Sales USA Inc. Does not include college grad or military rebate. Must be applied to the transaction. No cash payment will be made to consumer. Varies by region. See dealer for details.
Visit Toyota of Santa Fe, Larry H. Miller Toyota Albuquerque, or Larry H. Miller American Toyota. For more information, visit Toyota.com. Toyota.
When you purchase your parts at O'ReillyAuto.com, you can pick it up in-store when it's convenient for you. Your parts, tools, or accessories will be waiting at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. No shipping cost, easy returns, and convenient pickup. Shop O'ReillyAuto.com. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
You do it right to keep your landscaping.
Last spot, 45.
Stay low price savings on the tools and supplies you need to make it happen. For a lawn that's a cut above the rest, pick up a Craftsman 20-volt cordless string trimmer for just $99. And step up your curb appeal with red, black, or brown premium mulch, just $3.66 a bag. The color is guaranteed to last an entire year.
He's got a sports weekend.
Landscape you're proud of. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. U.S. only. Mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
We're kicking off our 25th anniversary with a tailgate party before Lobo football season opener versus Sam Houston State. For all the info on how you can get tickets to tailgate party and the game, log on to our website, sportsanimalabq.com. Catch the Sports Bar with Michael Carlisle and Mike Trujillo. Local talk today at 3, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
All right, a week from Saturday, Aggies are in Pullman, Washington. They take on the 24th ranked team in the country, Washington State. Then after that, they get a breather. They go to Tuscaloosa before going home and open up against San Diego State. They've got a quarterback, and they got a pretty good one. A 3-year varsity starter in high school and put up really good numbers as a redshirt freshman last year. Josh Adkins joins us. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta and J.J. Buck. Good morning, Josh. How you living?
Good morning. I'm living good.
Good. How's different this year? You're going into this as you're the guy. I know last year it was a different scenario for you. You're redshirt freshman, just battling for some playing time, and now you've earned the starting job. I got to believe it's a whole lot different mindset for you.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Like you said, last year going into this time, I was third string on the roster. A little bit of a different role, you could say that, but. Definitely going in this year with a little bit more responsibility, but that's how I've always wanted it. You know, I never really wanted to be third string. You wanted to be the guy, so I'm excited this year, looking to be more of a leader, and that's what we're trying to do. We really developed a nice culture here with this football team, and we're excited to get this thing kicked off.
Started 8 games for the Aggies last year, over 300 yards passing in 3 of those 8 games as a freshman. And now you're looking at a schedule that I mean, you guys know what it is. I don't have to sit here and tell you about it. When you look at it, is it daunting? Is it opportunity? How do you look at the schedule?
We definitely look at it as an opportunity. Each one of us has a chip on his shoulder, and we wanted to play at the highest level we possibly can. So we look at every single game on the schedule as an opportunity, a way to really get our school out there on the map and to put together some great film and put together some great games. And we're excited, and it's an opportunity every given Saturday.
Josh Adkins, well, it could be Sunday, at some point. It'll be Saturday now. Josh Adkins is New Mexico State's quarterback.
Now, Josh, other than where you are on the depth chart, where do you feel you've made some of the biggest strides in a year?
What was that, sir?
Who let the dogs out?
I was saying, other than where you are on the depth chart, where do you feel you've grown the most so far in just a year?
Oh, so I think just really accepting the leadership role. I think that's been the biggest thing. Just being able to really step into that role and assuming that position, because last year, I did a lot of leading through my actions, but this year I've really had to verbally take a step up, and that's been the role that coach has really asked me to do. I think that's where, as a quarterback, that's where my game has improved the most over the off seasons, but as well getting out there with the receivers, really working on our timing, really having that connection that I wasn't really able to have as third string last year going into the season. So we're really excited with that right now, and we're clicking on all cylinders, and we're looking to really get this thing started.
Josh, your head coach, Doug Martin, joins us quite often, and he's talked about the difference in attitude last year from the year before. And I knew you were a redshirt during the bowl season, but you were around, and he was looking for a leader. He seems to love you as a leader. Is it? I got to believe it's a big responsibility for you to bring it back to now. There's a benchmark, right? You guys went to a bowl game 2 seasons ago. Now there's a little bit of an expectation around your program that there hasn't been over the last lot of years. Do you feel that?
Yes, sir. I think that's an expectation that we all want. I mean, we want to achieve that expectation. We want to light the city on fire like we did 2 years ago. I was a redshirt that year. And we understand what it takes to get there, and we understand that doesn't come lightly, and we have a lot of work to do, but we're excited for that. And we put in the work. We had a great off season, even starting back in January, and we're ready to get started. And we had a great fall camp. We're looking over to carry that over into this week as we prepare for Washington State. And that expectation, we don't look at it as a burden. We look at it as an opportunity again, and we're excited to really go out there and try to prove some people wrong.
Josh Adkins is New Mexico State's quarterback. Take us behind the curtain a little bit. What are the conversations off the field, in the locker room, in class, and you guys are just hanging out about playing in Pullman, playing against Alabama and Tuscaloosa, going down to Ole Miss? What are you guys talking about?
So, I mean, obviously we talk about how big of a game that is and how that's crazy that, like, watching college football as a kid, you see those teams on TV, and now we're actually going to be there. We see that aspect of it, but then we also see the aspect of we have an opportunity to really go out here, put our school on the map, and light this city on fire and play to the best of our abilities. That's it. All of us, I think, have a collective chip on our shoulder. We all have different kind of stories, but we all feel like we maybe were overlooked or something like that, and now we're in this situation where just this band of brothers that can really go out there and see this as an opportunity, and this schedule is an opportunity. And we're excited for that because we put in a lot of work, and we're ready to just let that show.
Now, Josh, there's an aura surrounding high school football in Texas, and you can go down a list of the Texas high school quarterbacks that are playing at a really high level, whether it's Division I football now or the next level. When you're a player in that, do you feel a different sense being a part of football in high school in Texas than maybe other places?
Yeah, I'm blessed to come from such a big football town, big football school at Smith and Valley. I had a great coaching staff, I had a great community that football felt like it was everything. Every Friday night, the stadium was packed. Nobody missed a game, and you go to your grocery store, and everyone's asking you about it. It was pretty high pressure then, and it's a bigger stage now, but that really prepared me for what it is today, and I feel like Smith Valley is a special place in my heart. and they really prepared me for this moment, and I'm excited. It's a different kind of thing, but just those moments I think really prepare you. And Texas football was awesome, and I can't praise it enough. It was a lot of fun, and have some great relationships that I keep today, and I can't thank God enough for that.
You know, you talk about having a chip on your shoulder, and the career that you had, almost 3,000 yards and 28 touchdown passes as a junior. You ran for 34 touchdowns in your high school career. You're ranked first in passing yards in your program history, and it's a big school. I'm going to guess you grew up dreaming of playing at whether it was Texas or Tech or A&M or wherever. Is that where the chip comes from, just not being recruited highly by those schools, and now you're at New Mexico State with something to prove?
Well, no doubt, that's the kind of things how the chips fall sometimes, but I believe that God put me at New Mexico State for a reason, and I've always had peace about that. I'm not bitter or anything like that. I know that God's given me a great opportunity here and given this team a great opportunity, and I'm looking to make the most of it with such a great team around me this year, and we're gelling, and we have great team chemistry, and we're excited. I'm not looking to the past or anything like that. Coach Martin has given me such a great opportunity here, and I'm so grateful, and I wouldn't have changed it for anything.
Hey, talk to Aggie fan Josh Adkins, the New Mexico State quarterback. Why can it work now? Why, after all these years, every year we sit here in August and we talk about how maybe this will be a better year for New Mexico State, and I know there was a good year 2 years ago. Why can this thing work long term from your point of view?
I think that everything, especially with a football team, people underestimate the power of chemistry, the power of culture, and just how much it takes to win a football game. The X's and O's are such a huge part, but if you as a team aren't collectively with the same mindset, the same goal, then it's really hard to go out there and click and to really execute on a team level. And this year I think we've really put a focus on that. You can just feel it, the way that we talk, the way that we interact. It's something that's exciting as a player, exciting as a coach, and we put in a lot of work. I mean, every year we put in a lot of work, but it just feels different this year.
That's good.
And just like I said, Coach Martin talks about it all the time, this change of culture, change of chemistry, and like that 2017 team, chemistry is such a huge deal. If you're not playing as a team and you're not looking to pull each other off the ground and help each other up, then really there's no hope. So that's where I think the difference is this year. We have that collective mindset, collective goal, and different type of culture this year.
That's good. All right. Appreciate you spending some time with us. And good luck. Go put up you're probably going to need to put up some points in Pullman, right? You figure they're going to put up a few. You probably enjoy the potential of a shootout up there, I would imagine. For the
yes,
opener.
sir. No doubt. We're excited for that.
Yeah. All right. Go get it done. Have a great season. Josh, appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thank you.
See you. Josh Adkins is New Mexico State's quarterback. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. So you got your two segments. That was kind of cool, huh?
That was awesome. I love it.
All right.
Football season. Come on.
If you were on the phones and we didn't get to you, I apologize. But I thought the guest was pretty good. A lot of guests today. Thank you to Dominic Bramante and Tony Soler and Josh Adkins and Adam Deal. We have two producers now, right?
We do. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you to everyone. I mean, and for watching us on ProView. What's next on ProView?
You could catch the rundown, 11 o'clock, coming here soon. ProView Rundown.
For Jason Pohl, produced on ProView in beautiful San Jose. Jim Rome Show is next. Dan Patrick Show follows that. Sports Bars at 3. Isotope Sacramento at 7:45. We'll be back tomorrow morning with award-winning radio at 7 a.m. Be kind, loving, caring, and sharing. We'll smell you tomorrow.